Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with Podcastic. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
Oh yeah, into the world of Mocha Aesthetics. Located at 19376 James Cousin, Detroit, Michigan. It's a sanctuary with self-care meets luxury. We provide a safe, comfortable, and relaxing environment where you can unwind while receiving top quality service. From expert Brazilian waxes to meticulous Russian manicures. Call and make your appointment now. 248-910-3537.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
Oh yeah, rock that. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Lake B everywhere, and guess what day it is? It's my Tuesday. Guess what day it is? Y'all are so lucky to be here with me. Absolutely. What other day is better during the week but today?
Monday.
Not so much.
Friday.
Kind of, not really.
That's only because it's the beginning of the weekend.
I mean, but it's
Monday.
Tuesday, and I just want to say thank you guys for being here with me. We got a lot going on. We got a lot to talk about. We have guests here. I mean, you looking all chocolate and stuff with the sun shining on. Like,
Thank you very much,
sitting
Lake.
here like a 15-year-old in a jacket and a sweatshirt.
Thank you, Lake.
I'm talking about this guy.
Oh, okay.
No, the sun's not hitting you at all. You kind of look like you came out of somebody's behind.
Ooh. You know, that's how we create. The first thing that's created on us is our anus.
Well, however
The
that goes.
sun is shining,
and
there's plenty of light. Just not on you.
New day is dawning.
That's what she was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, the sun is not.
Like, don't get on me.
Water.
It's only one piece of your head that's catching the light.
These nuts. Go ahead.
Probably not. Saggy nuts. The light don't even shine that low. What are we talking about? I mean, like, seriously. Like, don't come over here because I ain't sent for you.
She did not. She did not send for you. Now, I've been
Lake, come on.
trying.
What are these right here?
So,
Go ahead.
I would like to say hello to our guest, Mr. Kevin Wright. Are you KR? Do you got a nickname?
No, just Kevin Rice is fine.
Lame.
Good morning, Mr. Rice.
Oh, I should have been like Big Dog,
Big.
Gladiator, Alpha Male. You're right. My fault. You're right.
Don't
These
ever
women here are toxic as hell.
introduce yourself like
Okay,
that.
Gladiator
ever.
slash-
But good morning, Mr. Rice. How are you?
I will
Good
call
morning.
you Gladiator.
I appreciate it. Yep. Thank you.
I hope it's when you come out. You know what?
Come out.
Oh.
What?
Good.
Like, okay, so
I hope it's when he come out. Come out of it. You like, yes.
Yeah, she said hopefully when
Gladiator.
he come up. When he come up, I heard
Yes,
that.
Gladiator.
Come up.
Okay.
Oh, that's when.
So he's from Jesus Christ Radio.
That's how you live long.
I know that's right. I don't know why you playing.
So we have to realize, because we're friends, and the one thing, just like Jesus, Kevin hangs with hoes and heathens, and so girl. I identify as both. And so today he graced me.
There are no hoes and heathens here though. You guys are all top shelf. So.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
I am, baby.
You are so
I walketh,
sweet.
I talketh. Top shelf.
Top shelf. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
So we have a lot of topics today. Y'all know it's Hot Topic Tuesday with Lake. We are going to start with the news because that's what we do on Tuesdays. So, are we ready?
I mean, it all depends on the news.
I mean, did y'all share with people? Because ain't nobody in this room.
Yeah, I was doing the music.
We not worried about it.
Remember we said it should be music. I'm starting to do the music with
I'm kind
it.
of like seriously joking.
She said seriously.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's Tuesday. Nobody come on Tuesday.
Wait a minute. The line be on fire. Like, you need to stop it.
On your way home.
Wait a minute. So I have a question.
I'm clearly not the person to make a beat for anything.
At
I
all.
was trying to figure out, is that her theme music?
She was trying to keep it. She was trying to keep it.
I was trying to keep
I thought it was like chill with the news.
All types of stuff is in my head. Law and order, all types of stuff. I gotta combine all of.
That was terrible.
That was the worst medley.
I said, no, okay, let me try again. Hold on.
Are you a musically inclined person?
It's all types of stuff.
Can you come up with give us a beat real quick to open up the news.
Give us a beat. I was gonna sing a Prince, something,
No, don't do that.
Don't do no
You
screaming.
was gonna sing?
I'm a
Sing me something.
Okay, sing something, but ask it with the news. Say Jay with the news. Sing it.
Jay with the news.
That was terrible. All right.
It was.
Wait a minute, Prince.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the old. Go ahead, Mom.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Jay.
Jay with the news.
Thank you so very much for that
like
introduction.
That sounds like a train.
Miles, even though you're gonna interrupt me through my introduction.
I'm sorry. Yeah, she always she thinks she Queen Elizabeth.
That is a flag.
Of the news.
Of the news.
On the play.
I was gonna thank you.
Go.
But here we go. Jay with the news.
She's gonna do it herself.
CPL holder released without charges following a fatal mall shooting. A 22-year-old Detroit CPL holder taken into custody after Saturday's fatal shooting at Great Lakes Crossing Outlets was released from jail around 6 p.m. today. As the investigation continues, no charges have been filed. The shooting happened around 5:20 p.m. in the food court, leaving a 20-year-old Pontiac man dead and a 19-year-old woman injured. Police say the shooter, the victim had an earlier altercation in a bathroom before the victim and another unidentified man allegedly attacked him in the common area, leading to a fight and the shooting.
So I have a question. What goes down in the men's bathroom that y'all got to come out fighting?
I'm gonna be honest with you. So it can be a lot of disrespect. So
Good morning, Calvin.
I seen the gentleman roughly about 3 months in his bathroom piss on the dude's leg by mistake because he was rushing to get to the bathroom. He was getting the first urinal, but it's a wall right here, right? Mm-hmm. And he didn't see it, right? And he thought it was jacked up. So I went downstairs. So, but when I came up, they were still arguing. You know what I mean? And then not disrespect is grabbing a paper towel. It was like, the hell, man?
Good morning, Dorian.
And then when men sling their hands doing like this, water go everywhere. It's crazy. Shout out to Keita.
Okay, so that would be worth shooting somebody in the middle of the mall after.
No,
You piss on me?
If you piss on me, I'm like.
I'll be very honest with you. Old boy was whipping his ass.
So
the one who got killed,
right?
The one he was whipping.
So
his ass.
this is what my question is, and are you okay with us talking about this a little bit? Like I have a CPL,
Good morning,
but
Candace.
if I'm getting my ass whooped, like I don't know, usually it's like the
Good morning,
shooter who
Jonathan.
be the aggressor, and then they end up getting their ass whooped, and then they're like, okay, well I have a CPL and I have a right to defend myself. which he got off on it. But I don't know you have a gun. I just thought it was a fist fight, and I was winning.
Well,
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it's two different ways to look at it.
it's no fist fights in the Wild Wild West. None.
Okay.
So bottom line, is you be ready.
Good morning,
you-
Rough Rider T.
As quick as you said that, he could have walked away from it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
What do you think, Shane?
I don't know,
have
if
a
you
mic?
if you piss on me,
no,
getting beat up.
no. I ain't talking about the one who getting beat up. The guy who shot. Oh boy, he could have walked away.
good morning, Kong.
He could have walked away from it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, here's the one thing I learned in Fairlane just 2 weeks ago, right after the people got killed, shot. There was another altercation, and the person who was aggravating the whole situation, he wasn't running because he knew, hey, I can't win this one,
Right.
and he started it. You know what I mean? But people, man, we have this thing about not cowarding down to nobody. And the whole thing is, you're supposed to live to see another day.
Absolutely.
And this is why police officers say, I'm going home to my family.
Right.
You might not be.
Right.
I'm going home.
Okay, that's good. Next.
So
I'm just saying that was a great.
yeah, so we
I mean,
can
you
get
want
on.
us to
She
keep
like
talking?
so we can get on.
He want to go home to his family. You're not paying attention.
Kayaking, beaches, bike trailers,
I like beaches.
nature centers, and more at Kingston Metro Park. Spend the day exploring Kingston Metro Park in Milford, Michigan. Just make sure when you go out there, you just don't act a fool. From kayaking, canoeing, paddleboarding, and boat rentals on Kent Lake to biking, science trails, hiking, swimming at Martindale Beach, fishing, bird watching, visiting the farm center and nature center.
I'm sorry.
Picnicking, playgrounds, golf, disc golf, and beautiful wildlife. There's something for everyone. Whatever you're looking for, adventure or a relaxing day outdoors, Kensington Metro Park is the perfect summer getaway, close to summer.
Are you sure that was the news or their advertisement?
I'm about to say, she sound like a bad department store.
I wanted to see if I could do that justice. Yeah. So that didn't work.
I was like, that picture looked terrible. Like for somebody with skin cancer. Ain't a shade out there. Like, like I ain't going. Ain't nothing out there except kayaking, picnic, all in the sun, burn up.
Well,
Yeah.
if they're
Cancer grow.
It's
if they're a cancer patient, maybe that's on
there.
their bucket list to go kayaking.
It's not on my bucket list.
No, I'm talking about the cancer
I'm
patient.
talking about me.
No, but you don't have cancer.
I do.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm a cancer.
You are cancer.
Yeah, I'm
He
a
said
cancer,
you are
yes.
cancer.
That's what happened to her forehead. Listen,
But I was just looking at the sun, like that just looked hot. Like, have y'all been in those little swans before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know how long that swan ride is?
A long ride.
About 30,
I can imagine.
30 minutes.
You
30,
be like-
45 minutes.
Like, why did I think I could bite this? I got caught in the middle of the. I got caught out there once. My legs gave out.
Oh wow.
Oh, no.
I ain't have no liquor.
Now, see, had you went back, you could have gotten better shape.
You ain't had
And
no
then-
strip juice.
I
Okay.
mean, I gotta. Let's do this.
Uh-oh.
Like, Kevin's gonna take me to the picnic. I'm gonna just hold my umbrella,
Okay.
and you're gonna have the oars.
I'm gonna have the
Like
oars.
they do in the romantic movies when the
Yes.
girl don't do shit.
You said
Yeah.
no. You said no oars earlier. So, oh wait, that was horse. My fault.
Oars. Right? But
Oh, my
no, I'm gonna
goodness,
give
Lord.
you 2 oars. Okay.
I'm done.
He gave the number. Look up in there. Like,
What are you gonna, wait? What are you gonna do with the umbrella? What is it for? Is it to
The
keep the sun?
shade.
The shade.
The shade. Okay.
Oh, hell no. We know
I
you
thought
ain't
it
been
was
on
in
no
case it
romantic
rained.
boat ride.
No.
The hell.
This is right, he gonna irritate me all the way down the
No,
river.
because Miles had mentioned
I mean,
how
so the
the
shade is
gentleman
only for you?
could have
The
gotten-
shade can't go for the person that's doing the work? I mean, what type of... Yeah, he gonna irritate you.
I
You'll
don't
be
know.
fine.
You'll be okay.
We'll figure it out.
It's like drinking prune juice. If it's in you, you need to drink more prune juice. So,
I'll
'cause
probably
prune
get
juice
out there.
shouldn't send you.
I'll probably
You
get out
said,
there and have
wait,
to
hold on.
pee anyway.
You said it's like drinking prune juice if
Yes.
it's in you.
It ain't prune.
No.
It ain't prune juice.
No.
We're talking about Merc.
No, not
I said prune juice.
Listen, if you drink prune juice and it send you to the restroom, that means you are fiber deficient. You should drink more prune juice. Don't just be like, oh my God, prune juuse sent me to the restroom. You know, you need to drink more
Sound
prune
like a
juice.
half a century.
Well,
Next.
prune juice doesn't do anything for me. Hey,
Because you have good fiber.
Yeah, you're also 50 plus.
Listen.
Anytime somebody bring up a prune juice,
They're like, what is prune juice? You guys have to Google what prune juice is.
no.
Cat, just tell it's just like Merc.
Merc. Right.
What the
The
hell?
hell is milk?
Crazy.
And 1% milk is not milk.
Milk?
Please, someone tell my brother 1% milk is not milk. That is water that has been tinted. Is what it is.
2% is stuff.
2% is milk, but 1% is water.
Your brother drink. Okay, let's
So
go
what's
back
in
to
the
the
news?
news.
He drinks 1% milk. It's sad.
I don't even understand. Michigan drivers could face $1,000 fines for loud modified exhaust under new bill. Thank God, Michigan lawmakers have introduced a House Bill 6151 and 6152 to strengthen enforcement against illegally loud vehicles and modified exhaust systems. If approved, the legislation would make it easier for police to enforce vehicle noise laws by removing the need for
Merc.
It's totally a black thing and Hispanic thing. I just want to point out
for
because
readers instead of focusing on obvious illegal exhaust modifications. You know what?
So wait a minute, Kevin was bringing up a good point.
Okay, now what you say?
can I just say this? Okay, so if I buy a Lamborghini, it's gonna be loud. But when the police see it, oh, that's a guy in a Lamborghini. He has money. But if I have a Cutlass, whatever, SS, that I fixed up, it's loud because I put the motor in it, whatever. They could pull me over,
You put the
assuming
original,
because I'm poorer than the guy with the Lamborghini. So
Kevin, I'm going to specifically say it again. Illegal exhaust
Wait a minute,
modification. So
that
when
is-
you build a vehicle, because I'm looking to build one. When you build a vehicle, there are certain laws that you have to make sure that you are following when you build this vehicle, right?
I get that.
And they are going to tell you if you're not on the black market, they're gonna tell you. They're gonna ask you what vehicle are you putting this exhaust system on.
Merc.
If you tell.
I don't know what the fuck that means, so stop.
hey, my father told me something a long time ago.
like dealing with a
Excuse
I
me.
don't even know where he got
Can I
it
just
from.
say this, and then I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm about to throw something on him. I swear to God, I don't want to throw
My
something on
father
him.
told me
See if he
the
wilted.
boss may not always be right, but he always the boss. So
You talk about Miles?
Merc.
Merc.
Oh hell no! So again,
Nobody's gladiator.
the bills would increase fines. This bill is going to increase fines from $500 for a first offense to $1,000 for repeat violations. However, first-time offenders and drivers whose loud exhaust is caused by an unintended mechanical problem could avoid penalties by repairing their vehicle and providing proof to the court before their court date.
So let me interrupt that.
Mm-hmm.
I get that you're building a car, but I am also a biker.
Mm-hmm.
We go by the loud pipes save lives. Some bikers drill holes into their exhaust systems to make their pipes louder because they don't get any respect on the road and people don't see them coming, which is illegal. But it is a life-saving method. And as that picture showing, they're attacking motorcyclists and black and brown people because we are the ones that's not going to legally go to a muffler shop or whatever. We're going to do it ourselves
Yes.
and get the same results. But if it's just like anything else, if you didn't have a receipt for it, it can, to your point, it could be the exact same exhaust system,
Yeah.
but I did it myself, which makes it illegal.
Yeah, but-
from the beginning.
I would say this too. I don't think the people who modify this stuff should be charged. The person who sold it to him should be charged.
No, a lot of people, like, we have a lowrider show at the Detroit Historical Museum on Sunday.
Good advertising.
Yeah, a lot of those lowriders are going to be, their exhaust systems are going to be modified because
Right.
they built their cars themselves.
Yeah.
You know, nobody
First
sold
of
it to
all-
them.
Hold on, Dorian.
all,
Don't come in
say
hot.
hello.
Good morning. Hold on, Dorian. And to answer your question, because I wanted to see if it was going to be for motorcycles as well, and just not actual vehicles. It is going to target motorcycles and mopeds alongside actual vehicles.
It's going to target motorcycles.
So it is. You're absolutely right. It is for all of them, and the goal, they say, is to crack down on illegal loud and modified vehicle exhausts. So now, because you are a motorcyclist and I'm not, I'm an enthusiast, is there one that is a legal modified one that will still give you the loudness, or is it only the illegal ones?
Okay, so Dorian, are you gonna be long with your comment?
No, I'm gonna be real brief because first of all, it's just a proposal. It's not y'all talking like it's going to be law.
Right.
Second of all,
said that
a
in the
lot of well, if you read my comment, there's a lot of people who it's almost an enforceable law, and a lot of the people that are in Lansing, they have old schools. They live in Bloomfield and Birmingham and Royal Oak, and the areas that they're really talking about are in trying to enforce are in areas like that, because Woodward has become a drag strip, as it often has been for a very long time. And so you have these anal retentive people that live in Birmingham and Royal Oak. They want to complain about the noise where they chose to live at. Now, here's the thing. How are you going to enforce a modified exhaust? Are you going? Is the police going to take the time to go under your car and describe an exhaust system like a naturally aspirated motor from an old school is loud from a V8 car? I mean, what is the decibel level? That's the whole question. See, when you're talking about these different things, they're just a proposal. I don't even think that's going to pass because there's too many people come on August the 16th that live in that area that have cars, and their kids. That's who they're complaining about, is their children who are out there drag racing with their little modified cars. Now, if you're upset about an exhaust system, get you some earbuds, because I really don't think that's going to be an enforceable law, because it has to be based off of decibel noises as well.
What did he say?
Well, so
Oh no, I have my earbuds in. I'm sorry.
So I just want to say, hey, Tinker, but if you remember, Dorian, this has been a law. This has been a law. What they're trying to do is better enforce it. So this is a law. Noisy vehicles. I forgot what the actual law is called, but there is a vehicle for
it's a noise
loud
based
exhausts and stuff like that, right?
And that's the whole thing.
So now they're just trying to better enforce it. And I will say this, once again, because I am a true person for old school vehicles, not a real person who is into the old school, they're not putting that on there. But like you said, it's their children that are modifying these things, because a real old school person, they want everything exactly how it was.
Well, but to this point,
those exhausts do not sound like that unless they are the hot rods. So of course, if I'm a police officer and it's a hot rod, I know that hot rod has that exhaust. However, if it's just a doggone Pontiac G57 that was the low grade, the low grade modules, they didn't have that type of exhaust. So again, I understand what you're saying, but I also believe that it's a good thing, but not for the motorcyclists.
So
But just like you
here's a
didn't think
problem,
the
though.
helmet thing was going to pass, this is going to pass.
That's about to happen. Dorian, thank you for calling. We're going to go ahead and let you go.
Can I say one last thing?
No. Sorry, go ahead.
No, just I think they're gonna if it did pass, I think.
Oh, somebody said in California they got the devices. I apologize. That gauge the
decibels.
No, but I
Go
think
ahead.
if it did pass, it's just going to give the police more incentive to harass who they want to harass, and that's all I'm trying to say.
Okay.
The guy in the Lamborghini, the guy in the Ferrari, the guy with the classic 57 Chevy with his son, the quote unquote white folk at the Dream Cruise, they're not going to pull them over. But the guy with the 300 whatever that's maybe having some issues or whatever financial, I don't know. Then they're going to target that person and say, hey, it violated the decibel level,
yes,
but it really violated the color level, because now they can say, don't come back to Royal Oak, don't come back to Clinton Township. That's what they're going to use the law for.
But they were already doing it because it's already a law.
I understand
this
that,
is not
but
a new law.
It's
this is just a way to better identify the illegal ones.
I get that, but it's just like having dark tint.
Yeah.
They pull over who they want to pull over.
Yeah, because
that is true.
Because the weirdest thing is not having tinted windows, I swear. And
I lost my license for tinted windows.
So to answer your question about the motorcycle, like I said, they illegally drill holes into their pipes, so that can be seen.
Okay.
And what's that?
Nothing. You just made me think of
And
something.
as far as the old school go, our family owns a 1974 Catalina Pontiac, and it is loud.
Yeah,
and it came that way.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe over the years or whatever, but whenever you started up, it's just
they loud, but they not.
Women, there were no emissions then. They didn't have emissions then. For the exhaust, and so when they did that, the sound code changed was you start putting filters and everything inside the cars.
So what's the next story we got here?
The very next story, I was looking at the comments too. The very next story is FBI Detroit warns scammers are using crypto,
of course,
romance, AI, and fake emergencies to drain victims' money.
I mean, that's smart.
Now, let me just, before I read this, let me just say this to everyone. I don't think anyone is above a scammer. I don't. The good ones know how to get you. They just know how, right? I was scammed, and I was scammed over a dog, and I did my due diligence. I called airports. I called everything that I needed to call to make sure everything was real, paperwork real. I asked for several supervisors in several departments. And I still got scammed $200. Hurt my feelings.
Was they gonna ship you the dog?
Yes, I was being shipped the dog, but
is that legal?
Yeah.
That's on. I think that was a scam.
Was it a stork that was going to bring the dog?
You gonna bring the dog and
was it a
stork?
stork?
Deliver the dog to Amazon?
People do it all the time. No, they have a person who travels. It's called the dog travel companion, and they bring the dog to you. I know a couple of young ladies in Atlanta right now making millions off of their Yorkies that they fly everywhere.
But not for $200.
No, the $200 was the deposit.
Okay.
That was just no.
I'm like
the dog costs way more than that.
To mail it to them,
I'll do it for $200. I'll bring you a dog for $200.
The $200 deposit
It might be the
was
wrong
what I
one,
didn't get back. FBI Detroit are warning Michigan residents about these scammers. They are growing with friendly messages, dating apps, and wrong number texts, or a fake investment pitch, and it will end up with the victims losing everything. One of the biggest scams right now investigators are seeing is known as the pig butchering. A long-term scam where criminals build trust with victims before pushing them into fake cryptocurrency investments. They are warning you guys that anybody that has contacted you and said that they have known you from, if they're contacting you on any social media sites, any dating apps, you want to make sure that you first vet the profile. You can always reach out to whatever platform that's on and have them vet that profile for you. All the platforms do it. It is free. The wrong number text messages. When you have someone that is texting you and say, hey, Jason, where you're at, I get those too. I'm silly. I go, Jason's where he's supposed to be in hell. And then I pretty much never hear back from them. You may not want to do it that way. I'm just telling you how I do it. They are saying actually do not respond. I just do because I'm a butthole. Also, if you should be a person who is looking through all all of their currency accounts, whether that is stock or IRAs, savings, bank accounts, 401ks. Look at all of them, and you should be looking at them at least, they say, once to twice a week, so you can see if any changes have been made that you have not made on your own accordance. Right now, there is one person here in Michigan who has lost $350,000. It's a lot, so I didn't want to read this whole article. So far here in Michigan, I'm skimming through. So far here in Michigan, $381 million has been scammed from Michigan residents. I don't know about anybody else, but that is not a small number.
Miles.
At all. That's millions. $381 million have been scammed from Michiganders. So once again, if you want to see more about this article, because it is very, very long, you can always go to the MetroDetroitNews.com. But I wanted to at least touch on that because the most people that are being victimized is our elders. So as always, as I say, hey, you need to be reaching out to your elders. Right now, weather today is 97, tomorrow is 99, Thursday is 97, Friday it will be 90, Saturday it is 93, Sunday it is 88, and Monday it is 91. Again, drink water. Stay hydrated. Drink something. Gatorade is not a good drink to drink, but drink something. Something is better than nothing. And again, elders, please, if you have them in your family, your next door neighbors, on the street, just knock on the door and make sure they're good. And that is Jay with the news for today on Tuesday, July 14th.
Kevin, what you about to ask me?
No, I apologize.
Good one, Jay.
That was excellent what you said. One of my friends asked me to ask you, do you like Dax? But that's like from a movie, so.
Nobody watched that movie.
It was Snatch. It was a brilliant movie.
Snatch.
Have I watched Snatch?
Yeah. You don't remember when he asked me, you like Dax? And he's like, yes, I like dogs. So it's just, when you was talking about the dog, my friend said he's going to send me a dog.
Is he on there?
Yeah, Charles, he said, I'm going to send you a dog from a stork. He's so stupid.
What are you
know
looking?
what?
No, this guy right here.
Listen, dogs being flown in, is that how they say it? Flown in? How they say it? Nah. It's still flown. Okay, I was trying to stay up with the kids.
Because only the dog can say I got flued out for $200 in a box.
Yeah, I mean, but yes, there are flying dogs all around. I'm a person who is in the dog world, and yeah, it's some money for it. It definitely is.
So real quick, I'm gonna put a damper on this show, and then we're gonna bring it back to life. I just want to dedicate this show to my friend Maha, who lost her life on July 13th, which was yesterday at 4 a.m. in a car accident.
Wow.
We will be having her visitation today, and her funeral is tomorrow, which is one of the reasons why yesterday was so hard for me, because she's Islamic. So they're going to get it in and get it out, just like the Jewish thing. But when I talked to Mr. Rice yesterday, I didn't know that my life and his life would like clash so similarly. And it's just amazing how God works. You know, This is something that is just terribly unbelievable, but Kevin experienced this as a parent. So I just want to give you an opportunity to talk about your experience when it came to your son's death in the car crash. And maybe we can help some people, especially those friends of mine who are out there listening, trying to cope with losing someone as great as Maha, and how we say goodbye so quickly.
Well, in 2019, my son was in a car accident on October 28th, and he died a week later. So, but he was only 21, real great kid. His name was Little Kevin. He wasn't a junior, but he real good kid. So it was very hard, and I actually had to get therapy. And the one thing that the therapist told me, the last thing she told me when the sessions were all done, was just remember that you still have a relationship with your son. It's just different. And that really hit me, because it was really, really tough dealing with, losing a child. And one thing I never espouse to anyone is anyone who lost a child, I never say, oh, I know how you feel. Or you lost a parent. I know how you feel. You know, my son's accident was different than someone who may have lost a newborn. You know, that's a different experience. Probably maybe even harder. I don't know, because I didn't lose a newborn. My son was 21. So I always tell people with caution, don't ever tell someone that you know how they feel. Just say, I know you feel bad. And sometimes not even speaking is good. Just be there for that person, because it is really, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I know people say that all the time, but I truly would not wish that on anyone, because it's a feeling you cannot, it's tough. I mean, that's your son, your child, supposed to bury you. And you looking at your son in a coffin, you know, you thinking that he's going to get up at some point. You're like, hey, get up, Kevin. You know what I mean? That's what I'm telling my son, thinking that because it's just so out of the body experience. So that's all I wanted to touch on. He was a great kid, and I appreciate the platform to just say, you know, and we called him Fat Boy. That was his nickname, and he would bless whenever I would call him that, because he was slim and taller than me. Very handsome young man, was a model, singer. He had a shoe repair business. He worked for Uber, and he sold houses through Rocket Mortgage. So very industrious young man, very good kid, and, you know, he's in heaven smiling down now. So.
Now, may I ask you a question? Because my friend, who is 51, she turned 51 this year. I believe her birthday was March 28th, Aries. She's leaving behind 2 boys. So, like, I was just thinking, like, the other day she tagged me in a post. You know, like, tag 50 beautiful women and let them copy and paste, and you tag. Let's kill the epidemic of men and women not uplifting one another and telling each other how beautiful we are. And I get so many notifications throughout the day. I'm like, I'm going to do this, but later. And not saying she doesn't know that I think I'm beautiful or this, that, and the other, but it's like you just assume that tomorrow's going to be here. Right. You know, like, people text me yesterday, like, are you okay? I'm thinking, like, who told everybody about the cancer? And I'm like, you know, they let me know, like, nothing I'm going through is as bad as what her boys have to experience when she was on her way home. Right. You know, so do you recommend therapy, like, to anybody who find themselves in this type of situation, especially for children or those who are close?
Well, that's the thing. It's such a stigma against therapy, especially for men. You know, especially for black men, we got to be so tough and strong, and we got to hold it together. But then guys end up committing suicide. Mm-hmm. You have to talk to somebody, anyone. Those kids, they're going to need somebody to surround them. They're going to need somebody to love them. And once again, sometimes you can't say anything, because what do you say? Just be there. You know, just come by, drop off a gift. Give them a, I don't know their ages, but give them a toy or something. And
they're young men. I'm not going to quote their ages, but I'm going to say somewhere between the 19 and 24 age range.
The best thing you can do for them is say, if you need me, call me. Mm-hmm. Because I know it's cliche. However, the comfort might be there enough to where they can understand if they had 6 people, they know one person gonna come through. Because when my mother died, trust me, Peter, if you need me, baby, just call me. You know what I mean?
But that's what I say. People always ask you to take the step.
Yeah. No.
You know, like picking up the phone and calling anybody. Right. For somebody who deals with a lot on their own, and I know you guys could probably, our audience could probably. No, I mean, relate to the fact that it's hard for people to pick up the phone and be like, hey, I'm going through something. Because usually when you tell people, they're not really present. And that's the one thing I think, if I'm trying to learn a lesson, when somebody say they're in need, we need to hear them. Mm-hmm. If it's through their posting or through text messaging or through their anger, we ignore too many of people's valid emotions, and we expect them to go a little step further to make it comfortable for us, to make it comfortable for them. But
I mean, I think that's absolutely right. Ignoring a cry for help I don't know. I don't know human beings like that in my world. I've seen human beings like that. They're just not in my world. If I put out a cry for help, it's gonna be countless of people that's gonna show up. If any in the people that's in my circle cry out for help, I'm gonna be there. But it's sometimes you can cry out for help, and at this moment, I'm fighting to help me. Mm-hmm. So in this moment, I can't be there for you because I'm crying out for help too.
What a cautionary tale is, I think the lesson is we need to reach out. Don't put it on them. That's what she's saying. They're not gonna reach out. They're hurting.
Oh,
They're in pain. So we have to reach out to the young men or whoever is going through stuff. And the reason why so many people slip through the cracks is because the last day that they see this person, especially if they do something, they'll say, he seemed fine. He seemed okay. We just played golf or whatever. We have to be the one to initiate the help sometimes, to say, hey, what's going on? Like I'm going to do that to Miles later because Miles, he ain't looking right. So, that's a cry for help right there. See? Y'all sitting right next to the man. What? This is ludicrous, man. I don't, it's a reason why I'm here, God dog it. I got you, Miles.
Well, but Jason, don't worry about it. She used to choke me. Listen,
are you using the force like Darth Vader?
But Kevin,
like he was.
Kevin, understand because you look like Curious George with Biggie glasses on. Listen,
I can't see. These are my prescription glasses.
Oh, that's
Kevin, that was so good right there.
And I appreciate you breaking the very, very weird so we're gonna get into the hot topics. We're gonna converse about different things. We want our audience to chime in if you don't know what we're talking about, because you're old and he's old and she is too.
Black don't crack, ma'am. So I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Listen,
this is the old show.
I am 50 plus and I am loving it, baby.
This is old show Tuesday.
Look, I look good for my age, okay?
Listen, I was just told that literally this young man that I can tell he was probably in his 40s. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Oh yeah, go ahead 30s," and opened the door. So I stopped. And he was like,
he wasn't even talking to you.
He was like, I'm talking to you. I said,
he was
you
a stalker.
said 30s. He was like, yeah, go ahead 30s. He was like, I remember I was in my 30s. I said,
that was a player move.
I said,
trying to make
you
sure.
know what? I said,
can you help me put my groceries in my car? He had like a cash on his arm.
Thank you so very much,
just put it in the back
man.
Of the white van.
And when I said young man to him and he heard my voice, he said, okay, you looking good, Ma. I said,
you smoke
he was
Chesterfield.
like, okay, Auntie. I said, okay, that's better. He's like,
Jack,
better. Whatever. I was smiling.
What voice did he hear?
He heard this one. That's why he was like, oh.
Do you smoke Chesterfields, no filter?
No, I stripped my vocal cords when I was younger. And
I don't even want to know how that happened. So
with blunts.
Oh my God.
With blunts.
Okay, so,
was that a strip club reference?
So you guys know how artists do the meet and greets, right? So people are paying to take pictures with people and this, that, and the other. Yeah. So it is trending right now. When Summer Walker did hers, she was absolutely not engaging with her fans. She got caught on camera yawning, looking away. She didn't smile. She like if they went in for a hug, she gave them the shoulder. And they're comparing that to like when Cardi does hers. Like Cardi is like, give me a pose. She's hugging everybody. She's talking. She high-fiving. She's holding babies and this, that, and the other. Do you guys think that artists have an obligation to their fans to engage when they're doing those meet and greets?
Well, can I say something? When I saw the Cardi fans and I saw the Summer Walker fans, they were kind of ugly. So I think, they look really rough. Yeah. And one of them was stinking. I don't blame,
Good morning, Richard.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. This is my cup of tea. When I never had the the success as a Cardi B, but I know how it feels to engage with artists who come. I mean, with people who's come to see you, come behind stage, and the whole simple fact you need to be just as engaging and welcoming as you would, because you need them more than they need you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good perspective. Shan, you got a mic anywhere or can we hear you from there?
I think that they do. I feel like if people pay to see you, then you need to engage. If not, don't do the meet and greet. Don't take the money. Just have the concert.
So Yamina is saying two different ladies, different personalities. Do y'all think personality should play a point in their engagement?
I think this.
Hold on. I'm sorry. So I want to get clarity. What are you say that one more time?
No, I was just saying. She said two different ladies, two different personalities. I'm like, does the difference in personality?
No, it should not matter. It don't matter. You need to be welcoming. If you're an artist, trust me, because we only take one fan to say you got a nasty ass attitude. To point you out, and then you will live that nightmare forever. Anita Baker was a perfect person. Anita Baker is not friendly at all. She's not welcoming or nothing. And the minute someone pointed it out and said it verbally, she caught hell. Especially when she opened
Right now, I met Anita Baker.
She do meet and greets?
No, say that one time.
Do Anita Baker, did she do meet and greets?
She did. Everybody do meet and greets.
Okay.
No, but I met Anita Baker.
Yeah,
and what
I
I
have
didn't
too.
realize, Anita Baker is very short. And her demeanor, it fit. You know, even though I do love her songs, I get it. You know, people been approaching her for over 40 years.
Yeah.
So at some point, yeah, you say she's mean and whatever, but she's tired. Yeah, she's still Anita Baker. I think she just wants to, live her life despite the fact that she's a celebrity. I think sometimes they put up that wall.
But I get that.
I get that.
Isn't it a difference between I'm sitting in a restaurant and I'm enjoying myself with my partner and people coming up to the table and I can enjoy my meal, or me saying like after the concert I want everybody to come meet and greet with me?
Yeah.
Like
I think there's a difference. I really do think that there's a difference, like, because for some reason, and I'm not sure when it got like this, and maybe I just never knew it was like this. I'm not sure where people thought that you owned these people. Again, it's entertainment. No matter if it's TV, if it's a freaking movie, if it's singing or rapping, it is for entertainment. When I've seen artists out and they're eating and things like that, I've never dared invaded their space like that, because at this moment I can see they're not in entertainment mode. They're in a private, and when I mean private, I mean a private moment between them and whoever is at their table. That is not the time for me to come up just because I'm a fan and interrupt that moment. This is not entertainment mode. When they are on stage, when they are walking into the venues, walking out the venues, that is entertainment mode. When they are at a table with their family, for me, that's not entertainment mode. I can tell the difference. And I believe fans think that these people belong to them.
They do.
But they don't.
But here's the thing, though. Can I just say this?
Everything about everybody.
Can I say this? It really just depends on the situation. My brother met Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was in Tom Cruise mode, so he was cool. But if Tom Cruise was leaving court, he probably wouldn't have been in Tom Cruise mode. You can't differentiate because you're excited. You know, these are people you've been spending money on for years. I get what Miles is saying. Listen, Anita Baker wasn't approachable. Nobody approached her, but I still listen to her music, Sweet Love, all day long. So the point I'm trying to make is be happy when you see them. No, listen, be happy when you see them, but if they're not in fan mode, just kind of dial it down a little bit. Yeah. Don't get mad and say, Anita Baker didn't give me a picture. Your breath was stinking probably. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, here's the thing.
I'm just saying, you know, just keeping it real.
Yeah,
you know?
I get everybody's point, but what I feel like is, as an artist, you are a public figure, and you can't pick and choose when you want to be a public figure. So if you know that you're an artist, you know that it's going to be paparazzi, it's going to be people that wants to take pictures and things like that. And I feel like if you don't want that attention, you need to go in areas that are secluded. You got the money, you got the resources to have you a space to where you won't have to worry about that. The worst is a picture maybe of you and whoever you hold hands with walking away, but it won't be people coming up to you because they won't have access. So I don't think that an artist, can pick and choose when you want to be a public figure, because that's the lane you chose. So.
Like my brother said, and
Okay.
I think this is black and white. If an artist is doing a meet and greet, they should be into it. If not, don't do it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
If you doing a meet and
but
greet,
that-
of course.
But that's what they're showing. She's literally got fans in line, and she's not. I mean, it's fan after fan after fan that she is pretty much ignoring. Like, if I paid, I know she's not getting $1,000 like Chris Brown, but like, what did Chris Brown do for your $1,000? You can do any pose you want.
Yeah.
You know, you want a windmill, you want to straddle me, whatever it was. That was your $1,000 you paid for. You gonna get that
I'm only
picture.
charging $50. So if anybody, I'll do whatever you want to. But just $50.
I feel the same,
I'm
Kelly.
not greedy.
They are
$39.99
That's what I'm
right
saying.
here.
$39.
You gonna
what?
undercut them?
Just don't bring me no 1% milk, okay? Or milk.
I mean, I agree that they are human, and at some point in time, as a fan, yes, I'm a fan, but I also understand how to be respectful of somebody's space.
Right.
And I mean, and again, I understand
But
we
that's
have
you.
fans out here like that, and we have fans that's in the middle, and then we have fans that are the extreme fans. I get it. It's different levels to fandoism.
I speak
like
to
that
all
word
my
I just
fans.
came up with.
And
Fandoism.
You can't go and spell it.
This is the
I am
thing, though.
fandoism. I can tell you exactly what it
I
is.
speak to all my fans,
Spell it.
and I take pictures with all my fans. I'm mean to my friends, and I'm mean to the people I know.
Yes, you
But
are.
so what?
They can be like that, cause you know.
But I'm not gonna be mean to somebody, and this is being facetious or whatever. But like, if somebody run up to me like, "Lake, I see your show, I see you this and the other. How you doing?" I may not know you from Eve. I'm gonna turn on. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture?
Yeah.
Now, when I see Miles this morning, I ain't speak to him. Don't want to.
She didn't.
Been talking
She
to him.
didn't.
I don't care.
Job security.
But I-
Hey, Miles, you're the greatest. Listen, what I want to say is this. Just real quick. Real quick, all I want to say is this. Because of the safety
Cut his
thing,
mic
too.
off.
Yeah, because of the safety issue, too. That may have been a contingent for some of these celebrities, especially women.
Yeah.
Because they don't know if the fan has a knife or mace or acid.
Yeah.
They don't want to find out the hard way, so they like, hey, step up off me. Now, she got her security in place.
Rashawn, I agree.
She got her crew. She got everybody in place, security. She might be more bubbly, more whatever. I think Summer, what'd you say her name? Summer Walker?
Walker.
Her situation is different because she invited them there, so I get
Exactly.
it. She might have not been feeling good. I don't
mean,
know. But
yeah,
the thing I'm
whatever.
trying to say is they are just people. Let's just treat them as people. I've ran into people that I was excited to see. What I've noticed is if I'm cool, I can kick it with them. Like when I met
Yes.
Chuck D, I was cool with Chuck D. When I walked away from his table, he said, "Hey man, I thought you was gonna take care of us." I said, "No, this is her section, sir. Let her do it." And then when he came back, we had a good one-on-one. He gave me an autograph. I bought him dinner. He still left me a tip.
You
I
bought
took
him
it.
dinner?
I bought him dinner because I was the lead waiter at the restaurant. But the point I'm
you
trying to make
stole
is,
him
whatever. I had to pay for that with sweat and blood, ma'am. So
No, but I get what you're saying. There's been plenty of people inside of the restaurants that I was inside of being a server, and I was excited that they were at my table, but was I going
So
to...
you stole their food too and gave it to them?
No, I didn't. I know. I bought drinks. I bought drinks. I bought drinks for several
did
politicians.
you buy some Chesterfields with no filter?
No. Well, at the restaurants that I was at, that you got tequila chill shots.
Okay, so
you know.
So real quick, okay,
It was
so
nothing.
that if y'all talked about this or not, y'all can let me know because,
Okay.
like I say, I chime in, I chime out, so I don't get a chance to see every show. But did y'all watch Tigger and his wife wrestling over his phone?
No, I didn't watch that crap. For
So,
what?
so,
heard about it.
so,
Yeah, I
His
heard about
wife's
it.
a horrible person.
So
Go ahead.
Tigger's wife, this is the alleged part. Allegedly, Tigger's wife seen that he was cheating on her with his phone. Now, do y'all know Jakari? I forgot her name. Oh God, I wish I knew her name because she do the best spoofs of people, and she's from here. Jakari Richards or something like that.
No,
That's the writer, ain't it?
that's a runner.
Oh, not her.
Hey,
But
hey,
anywho, so Tigger's wife got the phone, right?
Right.
They standing up.
Right.
She got the phone in her hand. Then she falls over. And he like over her like, dude, give me the phone. So you can hear her son in the background like, Mr. Tigger, you don't have to do that to her, Mr. Tigger. Now for one,
Oh, that was a boy?
Yeah. Online
Oh,
is going crazy because they like, well, what relationship do you have that they still call you Tigger in the house?
Right.
Like, you ain't got a real name.
I thought that was her girlfriend. That was saying Mr. Tigger. I really did.
That sounded like that was her son, and he like Mr. Tigger, but Tigger is like, dude, if she just give me the phone. So at first he was on TMZ, and this is what we need to stop doing to men. First he was on TMZ like Tigger is beating his wife, trying to get his phone.
That's what it sounds like, according to what you just said. Because you said that she fell over on him, which meant
she fell over, and he was standing over her. And then she was like, why are you doing this to me? You don't treat me like everybody else. And he's like, dude. Like, you can see both his hands and his legs.
But could you see his feet, though? Was he like...
And no, he's straddling her.
He hit her spiritually. That's what he did.
No, she saw something in that phone.
Then he probably was going to cut up her credit cards. They probably had spam for dinner.
They had like 20 Fashion Nova bags on the floor. They not doing too well over there.
Was it food in those bags? Because they probably had ramen noodles at night.
You know,
without the pack. You know, no pack.
Oh yeah,
it is truly the phones, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, it was like old boy was like, Mr. Tigger, you can buy a new phone. Now my phone was $1,600. Mr. $600 phone.
Did it come with a pack of Chesterfields?
I don't smoke.
What is with you and these Chesterfields?
Did it come with some Merc? No, because he asked you what voice you use, and so I imagined the young man when you was like, "Hello, young man,"
you know,
and he was like, "Do you smoke Chesterfields? Do you smoke? Yeah, do you smoke Marlboros with no filter for the last 20 years?"
So my question.
Wait, say it again. I don't have any panties on. Can you make it darker?
My panties?
No,
I mean, because
it's a scene from the movie.
If you asked.
Oh my God!
Oh, now
didn't they
we
get R.
call
Kelly in trouble? Black
I'm
panties.
not a minor.
No. I'm saying that
I'm grown.
we're getting off topic.
Okay, so anyway,
you been got off topic.
So my question to you is,
Miles, help me.
If anybody if you've seen this clip, how do you recover back from somebody trying to embarrass you? Now it's gone viral. Like the young man thought if he put it out there, he was gonna make Tigger the clown.
Well, actually, they wanted to find out more about the wife.
Yeah.
How not so good she is as a mother.
Of a mother.
So, I mean,
So what we find out?
She left her child scandalously. She has a daughter that she don't claim.
Oh, wow.
And so it's like, here's the thing about social media, about life, period. We did a show yesterday about your life being on record. Everything is not needed to be recorded. And just because we've seen that section, we only can got the viewpoint of the camera.
Right.
We don't know the inside that he don't even like the broad. How about she know she ain't no good, so leave me alone. Yes, I'm having sex with somebody else. Yes, I'm fucking with somebody else. Because you is a no good mother. You ain't shit in my life. Leave me the fuck alone. Live on that side of live on that side of the house.
Right.
And so we don't know the ins and outs of people relationships, and we judge
But
them
we so quick
from
to judge.
one view of that camera. And that's the sad part and the bad part. It's like,
This better not be Dorian.
yeah, you know it's Dorian.
Oh, it could be whoever.
Listen, the exhaust, I wanted to
Let it
tell
be
y'all
Yamina.
that her car pipes was loud, and that's why he had the phone. That's why he was
You
cheating.
don't even know my friend.
Good morning, caller.
Who is this person? Great morrow, y'all.
Great
How y'all doing today?
Hey, Yamina.
So I just wanted
Hey,
to
Yamina.
shed the. Hey, Miles.
Hey,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
wanted. Hi, Miles.
Hey, wow,
You are-
wow.
Would you shut
You
the
know
fuck
what?
up?
Good morning.
Okay, so moving on. Listen, the big issue of this story with this lady, I don't even know her name, but her ex-husband filed for custody of their 14-year-old daughter, and she didn't want to hand over custody to the man, so she hid her daughter, and they still haven't found this little girl. She's been missing for the last, I think, 4 to 5 years. She will be 19 years old now.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Oh, yeah, I
that's
saw
the
that too.
bigger story about this young lady, that she is crazy. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
10 years.
Yeah.
10
So
years.
wait a minute. My question is, you stole a child, put it up, and you didn't take care of it either?
Right.
Who
No.
does that?
So here's the thing that's what I'm talking about.
What did you say, Yamina?
She
Women that shouldn't have wounds.
Yeah, yeah, she did. I don't know what she did. Like I said, the baby's still missing, so they trying to figure out what she did with the little girl.
Now you said a woman shouldn't have wombs. Isn't that a precursor for the best strip club ever? No, I'm kidding. Let me stop.
Okay, bye. I'm taking it.
Thank y'all for calling.
So Kevin is a fool.
So they say they think she gone.
Yeah, I mean, it what's very unfortunate about watching clips and things like that is if you don't know the full picture, all you have is the clip, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because I'm very sensitive,
As hell. Go ahead.
it's certain things that I can't watch. Especially being a domestic violence survivor, it is certain things that I don't watch. I can't condone a conversation about is a woman getting abused and seeing a tape to make it look like a woman is getting abused. That triggers me in a very violent
But this couldn't have
way.
triggered
So
you because he didn't put his hands or feet on her. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I won't even click on the video.
But that's the issue that I'm having with a lot of these women, especially if, I'm an abuser. You know what I mean? I don't ever admit to being a victim, but I definitely have had victims. But she put the video out there as if this man was
Actually
attacking
abused her.
her
Mm-hmm.
because we are so used to men attacking women. And that's all I just asked.
So basically, it's like she tripped and was like, "Oh my God, you tripped me!" But he was in the next room. And he was
Exactly.
like, "You thought about tripping me?"
And
Like,
then her
did
son,
you?
like anybody who has I have a male son. So something can fall off my nightstand.
Yeah.
And my son comes, "Mama, you okay?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just
Right.
like the original, the initial reaction of a male child. So this young man see his mother tough. I don't even think he see Tigger.
Yeah.
I just think he sees his mom in a complicated situation, and then that fear kicks in that it can turn to abuse. But what's the crazy part is, put the phone down, little ninja.
Now I did hear
Like, why are we recording? I mean, Mr. Tigger.
after it was
Mr.
debunked.
Tigger.
Yeah, after it was debunked that wasn't going on. I still didn't watch the video. I heard the audio of it, and I still thought that was a girl that was saying Mr. Tigger, and listening to it, I'm going, he just asking for his phone back.
And that's
Give
the thing.
him his phone back.
Keep your hands off of people's property.
Like, come on. It's
Stop
his
cheating.
phone.
Just stop cheating.
I'm going to cheat on you.
Stop
As soon
cheating.
as we get together, I'm going to cheat.
I'm good then. I'm gonna have to pass. No, because here's my thing. Can I just say this? I had a relationship. I never had a lock on my phone because I didn't have nothing to hide. Now, if you got a lock on your phone is down, the ringer's always off, you leave it in the car. I call periodically and it says do not disturb. Those are red flags. Now, I could either deal with it or I could be like, you know what? I'm going to find somebody who don't have to have so many secrets because she didn't work for the CIA and she was not tall enough to be in the FBI. So,
But when I
Because they
cheat
do
on
have
you,
a height requirement.
when I cheat on you, I'm not going to lock my phone. I'm going to leave it upright.
it better be a girl.
I'm gonna have
it better be a girl. That's all I'm going to say.
What better be a girl?
If you cheat on me with somebody that got the same equipment I do, we got a problem. Now, if you cheat on me with somebody that don't have the same equipment as I do, we might be able to work something out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she better
In
be
Jesus'
cute too.
name.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, dog. Because
So like
two
somebody
men cannot make a baby. Okay?
Look, somebody did ask, do you beat on men? So before Lake answer that, let me say this.
The answer is yes.
After I was told that no other man was going to put their hands on me, I did become the abuser. So anything that you did and that you already warned not to do that was going to trigger me and you did it anyway, for me, you was asking me to pimp slap your ass. And then the things that happened after
All
that
I
for
did
me
was
was
buy
your
you
fault.
some. I bought
So
some
I did become
cigarettes
the
with a
abuser
filter on it. So I don't think
after I was abused.
I couldn't find the Marlboros with no filter,
And then
man.
he
You
also-
didn't have to. You didn't have
Both
to.
of y'all
So wait a minute.
gonna get fired.
The word of the week is weird, and Vino with his weird ass talking about that turned me on. I got something for you.
Oh
Damn.
shit!
I promise.
The way she get.
I don't know if you should be scared, dog.
I think he has some murk.
And
You
see,
have some
and this
murk.
how quick I end up cheating on Kevin. You know what I mean? Just one comment takes me out.
Oh, get it. But don't we have to be in a relationship first?
I mean, I'm just preparing myself for the future.
Oh, you got some murk.
Some murk.
Murk in my belly is not good. I don't even want to talk about that shitty conversation. So
Can I ask a question? I'm curious. If a person is missing, right, but they so ugly that on the milk carton it just says photo not available, is that person really ugly?
If you don't shut up. They don't even have milk cartons anymore.
And I'm up here trying to.
That's why I'm talking about this old ass.
They got milk cartons.
Tuesday.
They got milk cartons. My
You
milk come in
remember
a
the
carton.
milkman, right?
No, I do not remember the milkman. Late.
Oh, I mean, but I'm just saying they still got milk cartons.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Missing person.
I thought milk cartons was only for almond milk and oat milk.
Okay, now do
They got missing person photos on milk cartons still.
They do that.
Yeah.
No.
But if it say photo not available, then the person,
They got a QR code now.
a QR code, yeah. Like I seen a girl's license, right, and it was in Braille because she was so, she looked different. I don't want to
You
call
know
her
what?
ugly.
I am not doing this with that gentleman down there.
When we talk about therapy, I think you need to go back
To therapy?
and take Miles.
No,
with
my
you.
therapist, she talks with the voice box. She was like, Kevin, you are healed.
How do you say his name? Davino?
Vino, just Vino.
Vino, some men need to be beat. And I don't mean, hold on. Some men need to be beat into submission because some of y'all don't know when to close your mouth. So sometimes you got to go in a room and Big Mama is going to take care of you. She going to grab that whip and she going to bend you over her knee. And it's just little small pats.
What's the safety word?
Pats. Depending on how bad you are,
Is the
you may
safety
not
word
get one.
Purple pineapple?
Is that your safety word?
My safety word
you
is
said-
shakalaka.
You
That's my safety word.
so
Miles,
real
what's your safety word, Miles?
Murk.
so real quick.
I cannot hear you.
Real quick, I'm gonna ask Shan. Are we doing any advertisements today? Are we doing any commercial breaks, or can we keep going?
We can keep going.
Okay, so we got a video. And everybody right here,
Okay.
I want y'all to stay tuned. We want to know what y'all think about this video. Hot topic.
Hot topics. The question of the week is initiating intimacy. Is the man supposed to start?
Most deaf.
Who is supposed to make the first move? You want to take that one, Bama?
I feel like the man is, because it's like, I feel like it would be weird for a girl to make the first move. Like, what you doing? For her first move only should be a kiss, I guess. I don't know. But I feel like I should make the first move, like always.
But what about the Me Too's?
The Me Too?
It's like you don't want to make the first move and then you get Me Too.
Right, Me Too.
Like she looking at you like, what are you doing?
Right, what are you doing?
Like
I don't even know then, man. Like it's all of my situations, I always made the first move.
Now, are they talking about on the first, like the very first move in the relationship?
No, I think they're talking about just in general.
Just intimacy in general?
Yeah,
Who should make the?
I mean, listen.
So who should make the first move during intimacy is
I don't
essentially
have
the question.
I don't have time to wait to see what you're doing. If I'm ready for it to happen, I'm doing some things, and you gonna know that I'm ready for it to happen.
Okay.
Now, if it's the beginning of the day and I already know, today I want to eat that up, I may start the day off with a little sexy kiss in the morning. Good morning, babe. How you doing? Okay. Have a good day. And then throughout the day, I may do some other things, some other ways for him to know it's on for tonight. But if I just look at him and want it to be on right then and there, he gonna know. Okay. Cause I'm gonna grab on some stuff. He gonna know.
Okay. Do you?
Can I just say something?
No. Oh Lord.
No, all I want to say is I think it's tentative. The guy sounds like he's trying to become a serial rapist. That's because I'm always going to make the first move, and if she make the first move, it's going to mess everything. No, that doesn't work like that. If you're in a relationship, you guys should be on some type of even keel, where the woman can give you a nudge or two, or she walk in the bedroom with no pants on. I mean, come on now. It's like duh.
I want to take it aback a little bit because the word intimacy was used. What I am finding out being single and not really having relationships that really develop, when you get into a certain point, two things are happening. Men are expecting women to make the first move, which is very uncomfortable because men want to stick their ding-dings in, but they don't want to kiss. They don't want to caress. They don't. We know you do, Miles, because you're a Scorpio. But there's not a lot of Scorpios out here.
I like to kiss.
But
I love kissing. Kissing is fun. I like to hug. I need more hugs and kisses. Don't let a man stick his ding ding in if he doesn't kiss you.
But that's what I'm finding more and more about. You know what I mean? I've had 2 offers this morning through DMs. Like, can I eat your pussy? Like, I mean,
but isn't that the first move, though?
As flattering as that is, can you hold my hand? Can we have dinner? Can we build?
But isn't that the first move? I mean, that is kind of, I would think that was the first move play.
I would think
if somebody wants to do that, that seems a little.
You mean for the first, like, okay, what are we talking about?
What's your name? My name is Lake. Can I eat your booty? It's like, that's really a sign of flattery.
That's usually how conversations go with me.
That's a sign of flattery, yeah.
Is that flattery? I look like I got a clean booty?
No. And that could be flattering.
Maybe they
definitely could be flattering.
I do the test.
I do the
I test check until it comes back clean. But anywho,
I don't know what's happening here.
I like kissing, but what I found that the intimacy doesn't start. So let's start with the initial intimacy.
The initial intimacy.
When you got a guy and a girl, the first move, what should be the first move a male makes when he is interested in a woman?
Take the bag off her head first and then wake her up.
See, cut your fucking mic off.
You can go my mic.
Take her out the bag.
I like kissing.
So
wake up.
So
and that's why
you don't the other man on the show.
No. I think the first step that a man should do is definitely see how we touch each other, the gentleness of us receiving each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And so where does that happen?
Immediately when y'all go on the first date.
And so
when y'all pray over y'all food.
Okay. So my question was, even if he's lying,
I hate y'all.
Hate is a strong word. You're overly disliked as well. But the first statement is during the date. We should see how well we touch. And so what I realized, and to his point, I went out with an old friend, last week. I realized like immediately I was sitting with a friend. Like nothing was intimate about this date. He was kind enough to flip the bill. Right. But there was never a point in us sitting together that it felt intimate. And me as a woman, was I supposed to change that vibe?
Well, no. you didn't feel secure. You just didn't feel secure in his presence. He didn't make you feel secure.
No, I think she could have felt secure. I just think that a lot of times we go into things with expectation, and the expectation is when a man and a woman is out, it's a date, it's intimate, it has to lead to something. And I think we need to normalize just hanging out. You said he was an old friend. Y'all just caught up, and that's all it was. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
But no, he's also asked to eat my booty. So,
well,
because it's a thing. So I'm just joking. No. But what I'm saying is, What I'm saying is,
Okay, you ain't add the booty context.
Okay,
The
stop
booty
now.
context
Because
changed.
all this booty stuff.
Okay, she ain't add the booty context.
If
in
a
there.
man has already asked me to do that, right, and we've never been there before, but we've had some repertoire as far as conversations and things like that. But it's been a little minute since we didn't sat down and to catch up. When I do sit down and catch up with him, I can tell you the last thing you want to do is be touching on me.
I think because he just got out of jail too.
think
right?
it's just. I think it's not a question for one woman to just be able to answer for women, because you couldn't be touching on me because I don't know where your hands been. I don't know where your mouth been. Like let's create some distance with showing me that you want me.
Yeah, on the first
you know what I'm
date.
saying? Showing me you can show me that you're interested in me without touching me.
so I like what Kelly's saying. I don't, and I don't agree with it, you know, and maybe it's the water sign in me or whatever. But to Miles' point, I feel like there's a certain place where a man can turn on romantic interest or friendship, you know, and he sets the tone for that. So it doesn't have, it can be like, I mean, if you're serious about praying, somebody saying, let me see your hand. And we're praying over the food. Right. A man who leads a woman in prayer is a certain amount of intimacy.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Instead of like your friend over there, like, you know,
by your head.
He don't even, I mean, and I'm not big on praying over the food, but I also like, I can tell when a man don't wait for a woman to eat.
Yeah.
When he sits before she does, when he doesn't open the door, you know what I mean? Like so like facetiously, this is when the date took a tone. My friend doesn't have a license, so I picked him up. I said, "Are you gonna come over here and open my door?" And he said, "You want me to walk all the way around the car and get your door?"
Yeah.
See, so that's
And I said, but he was paying the bill, so I was like, "This is just a friend hangout."
But
you know
that should have been a red flag for me as a man.
Even for my friend, you better open my door.
What would have been a red flag for you? I'm sorry.
As a man, or as a woman, if he said that, then that's already him telling you that he's not maybe trying to go there.
Exactly.
Because to me, I told my this young lady, I said, if he doesn't open the door for you, if he doesn't, if he blows a horn when he gets to your house, that's not the guy you want to go out with. So he's kind of telling you that if y'all did fool around, you kind of know this ain't. He just really want to play.
Yeah, I mean,
he ain't trying. He ain't serious. He ain't trying to hang around. He just wants some action, and it's up to you to say, hey, you know what? I'm better than that. I'm gonna leave this joke alone, old friend or not, because he should know better as an older gentleman.
I don't have any male friends. I don't have any male friends that would not open the door. I don't have to ask them that. They're going to open the door because that's just how they were raised. They
When
were
you're
raised to
driving?
open.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, baby.
Okay.
Even when I'm driving, they're going to open up that door. They're going to wait for me to come to the door for them to open up for me. If it's women that are right there, they're going to open it up for the women that's right there.
In our generation.
Oh.
And hey, caller, what's going on?
Hey, my favorite subject.
Oh. Yeah.
Hello, Dorian.
I don't, like I said, there's a lot of things that I just, I never experienced. One was me courting a female, any female.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk your ear. We're going to have that biscuit conversation. And the next thing we doing, we fucking. Because if we ain't fucking, what's the point of me talking to you? Because I can't be your friend.
No, you're not about to do that, Dorian. You're telling me you've never, ever courted a woman. It went from, hey, just like that.
Hey, you know what? Let's just jump in the ride. Let's go hang out. Right?
Okay.
Okay, no, it ain't about no. This ain't got nothing to do with me being what I am currently. Right. I'm just talking about how I used to operate. And even if I had to operate that thing, it'd be the same way. Which is, we don't hang out. We're gonna have, I call it a biscuit conversation. We're gonna have that little biscuit. We're gonna be back and forth. I'm gonna know about you. You're gonna know a little about me. A little bit, not everything. And then the next step is, why are you in my presence?
They told you to get off the phone.
Yeah, I think they call those hookers, Dorian. We're talking about regular women. Not if you pay for them. So
No. I ain't even have to see. That's the whole thing. You can't get a crumb out of me anyway.
But
if you got, listen. This is one thing I know that a lot of men lack. You know what they lack?
like game. They like talking. One thing I know what a woman really likes to be mentally stimulated.
Yeah.
Can you have a great conversation with her? I have slept with more women have been like, you know what? I wasn't really thinking we was gonna go this far, or I was attracted to you, but it was just something you said. And that's all it took. And I never had to come out of I never dated female. I never courted
Dorian, you know
I
what's
can
so
see where he
crazy?
coming from because, like, for years you called in and irritated my soul, but we had a one-on-one conversation. I was like, if you was single, I would have gave it to you. So I get how that works. I know cousin.
I would say there's needles in haystacks, so I can get what you're saying because I've never had a one night stand. Now, as freaky as people say that I talk and things like that, that is just like they like, wait, what? Yes, no, I've never, ever had a one night stand.
I've had several.
I don't know that life. So I can only tell you from the experience of not only me, but the I keep a tribe of women around me. I've never seen it work like that. I've never seen a dude that was able to ever come up to the women that are around me and spit whatever they spit and just bam. I mean, now I've seen some people do go home on some drunken stuff, you know what I'm saying? But they two sheets to the wind, they can barely stand up, and it's like, hey, you grown, you got like that, whatever. But I'm talking about in a non-intoxicating. Nah, but I haven't had a one night stand even drunk.
Several times.
I
mean, hey, hats off to you, Dorian.
The one thing that I can agree with Dorian that I know personally, and this is kind of off topic, and I want to swing back to the video, but I have never been the girl that guys walked up and chose out of the friend group, but I'm definitely the female that every guy wished they would have chose out of the friend group because of my intelligence, my outlook on life, my spirit.
And she was the one pushing the wheelchair too.
They call that savoir-faire. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some game about you. You carry yourself a certain way. Eventually, they're going to be like, damn, I should have fucked with Lake.
Right. And that has happened often. And they tried to swing back through with an apology. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because when it comes to substance, it does win all. But I want to ask you one question, and I'm going to let you go, Dorian. When it comes to intimacy, do you know what that means?
Have you ever given it outside of your wife?
Have I ever given it? Yeah, there's been some love. Look, I've had love affairs.
Okay.
But we were never exclusive. You know, we didn't have. You know, some people are you just attracted to. It's just you have a thing, right? It's just some kind of just something that you have, and then you just gonna make love to this person. You gonna enjoy it. But peace be unto you, my baby. I'm out. No, I ain't paying your light bill. No, I ain't paying your goddamn car note. I'm out. I ain't even gonna put no food in your house. I'm gone. Thank you for our little time, and that'll be that.
Oh,
and I only had 4 girlfriends. I was engaged to one of them. 2 of them I'm still cool with. Well, one of them hate me. 2 of them still cool with. The other one I'm married. And the rest of the women I knew
offer some groceries.
I have never.
Why? Can you walk around? Can you need some
never not had a man. I have never not had a man who did not offer. Like, and
where are these people? They
let me tell you. I am a very particular person. You're not even walking in my house turning on a light.
I don't even want to be in your house. You're gonna be able to tell.
That light costs. You better not touch nothing like baby.
I don't even want to go to your house.
I have never not had a man not pay my bills. Like never, not once. So I'm not understanding. Okay,
how does this
Dorian?
All right, y'all.
How does it feel?
I love you. I love you. Shit, I'm not gonna let it go.
You said, how does it happen?
Okay, how does this happen? Like as far as bill paying,
They don't got no merch.
Hold on.
Is it a conversation that's had? Do he like? I don't know. Like, how do you ask?
Because I've never not had a man who did not want to keep me. They want to wife me, so they come in and they
pay bills.
But he said
they want to keep me.
Okay.
He said that they were like one night stands, and he would talk the woman basically out of their clothes, but then they asked for some money and groceries and light bills to be paid. So I don't know. I don't want to degrade women by saying Something
said
to make it
degradate?
Degradate, yes. I don't want to put women down.
Intelligent motherfucker.
I went to the same school you did, sir.
Hey, sugar, you one sweet motherfucker.
Sweet powder blue. So I just want to say this. The question was in relationships, not just picking somebody up off the corner, you know, whatever he was doing. In relationship, the woman can initiate if she feels safe, loved, and respected. Yeah. In the dominant areas of the world where the women don't have a voice, it's hard for them to initiate because the man is he's the final say and the arbiter of all the rules. So no, the woman dare say she wants intimacy, boom, he's gonna knock her down because he's the man and that's a little weird. I think if the woman's secure, if she's in a loving relationship, she can totally initiate whenever she wants. Because if the Bible even says that, do not forsake one another. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if the woman wants it, give it to her. If the man wants it, give it to him because we care about each other. We love each other. It's where else I'm gonna get it from? You know what I mean? This is the only store in town that I can get the Merc from. So if I need some Merc,
at least it's supposed to be the only store in town.
So one of the things that I'm realizing in dating right now is that men are becoming weaker when it comes to being alpha-like, and they don't create environments where women feel comfortable enough. And that's what I said. Like if we're watching TV, let's just say, and you constantly come in, you sit on the other side of the couch or on the love seat, and I'm sitting on the couch. Yeah. And then when we get to laying in the bed, you want me to make a move. And you just laying there like a pillow princess because that's happening more and more often. But why is it that it's not until we're laying down that intimacy is only happening? And so when a woman is sitting there, like after a while, and this like I'm okay with speaking personally for me. I am not going to keep saying, hey, do you think I'm cute? Hey, do you think I'm pretty? Like, you haven't complimented me. You haven't made me feel comfortable. But as soon as it's time to lay down, you're like, well, I want some coochie. Right. And you haven't made a move. And then that move is really just like getting on top of me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm seeing this happening more and more often. So when the gentleman said that he makes the first move, to me it felt alpha-like, not rapey. It let me know that when a woman is in his care and that's somebody that he wants to have relations with, he makes her, he holds her hand, he rubs her back, he gives neck kiss. You know how long it's been that somebody has kissed my neck? You know what I'm saying?
Ask them. Stop with all that. This is the problem. Listen, I hate to do this.
What do you mean?
Let me say this.
I'm gonna tell.
What you mean by that? You gonna start that game for that?
I'm gonna tell you this. Kevin is absolutely correct. Women expect for men to explore and then get it wrong, or they don't explain what they like. Absolutely. I'm talking about a woman should say, I like being kissed on my neck, don't rub my clit too tough, I don't like that ear, that slobbing in my ear, I don't like that. That way he know his engagement and how it should go. You got to realize, but a woman would be quick to tell a guy how bad another person treated him and not telling the whole story. That man, when he met you in a very vulnerable situation. You was vulnerable, so y'all was just fucking like hamsters. And now you want to be gentle when you fall in love with the next person. I don't like being rammed like that. You know what I mean? And so I think women really need to be truthful with themselves and what they make and with the person that they start to deal with. I ain't saying truthful like, oh, your breath stink. I'm saying like, listen, whatever you do, handle me gentle while I'm outside. Handle me rough in the bedroom.
Absolutely.
I mean, but isn't that the natural?
No.
I mean, I think it's the natural development of intimacy.
Can I say something?
Before you do, before you do, Kevin. Miles is saying, why isn't on the woman to tell a man what she likes and what she doesn't like? Are you guys saying that a woman should not say that, what she likes and what her dislikes are?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I want to make sure that
case for speaking for you.
Can I answer the question?
Exactly what Miles.
Because I needed to make sure that
y'all
saying yes or no.
That ain't what I was saying.
That's not what you're saying. Okay, so then I'm confused on what the hell you're saying.
No, let me answer the question. So I was going to say
I'm like, wait, what?
We have two ears and one mouth for a reason.
Thank you.
If you say to me that you like something, I'll be more prone to do it. If I have to guess what you like, you might be disappointed because I did this the last 3 times.
Bingo.
You don't like that, but you're not saying nothing. So I'm thinking, oh my God, she loves when I punch her in the stomach and push her downstairs. You know what I mean?
Well,
but you're like, I don't like that, Kevin. You know, so
Thank God I
just
don't have stairs in my house.
Yeah, well, what happened to the art of just getting to know somebody and learn them and know what they like and what they body like? And here's the thing: we're grown, we're all grown. We're gonna have a basic level of understanding of how to touch a woman, how to touch a man. Everybody is not the same, no. But that is when you do talk to them, you grow, you do try things. If you try and you fail, sure, that's a part of vulnerability that you're showing her, and then in return, she's able to show you her level of vulnerability.
I have a question for you guys. And this is for everybody on the panel, right?
That was a good one.
That was a good, and that was kind of where I was going, like the natural evolution of intimacy.
Because a lot of women get an attitude.
So how many people have been in a situation and it was time to say goodbye? For one, a hug tells a lot.
It do.
A hug lets you know if you can melt into somebody's body or if you have to remain stiff, which means that she's already uncomfortable. But after that hug, have you ever had somebody just get so close to your lips and not kiss you?
Yes.
No, you got
it's called halitosis.
No, it's not.
It is called halitosis.
And that's why you ain't. That's why you're single.
Okay, now wait, what?
Hold on, let me say this. It's shit. Late. Yes, I have, but I do that as a tactic to draw you in next time. Now, what you said, Shandy, about learning. Here's the thing. How about somebody learn how to give you the correct medicine? They just trying some shit on you. How about somebody try
trial and error?
Okay. You sound crazy.
You gonna die.
Right.
But no medication. People gotta switch medications. They gotta switch milligrams. Doctors.
Let me finish. Somebody is trying to send your check to the right address. So I'm saying, trying. So here's what I'm saying. It's all the same. Then this is what I say was bullshit. If you telling somebody, "Oh, learn me," you know what I mean, and now you disappointed, and now the person sitting up here. I've learned about when I became a bigger dude, right? Because Kevin knew me when I was super skinny. So
everybody knew you when you were super skinny.
Shut up. So I had to learn when I got older. When I got bigger, I can't be on top of a woman like that pounding. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm learning like my ex-girlfriend like when she did that deep breath, she was telling me you too heavy to be on me, but she never wanted to say that because she's like, I ain't want you to feel insecure. I'm like, I would have felt insecure if you said
that. But you rather for me to kill you.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, but you know what? My girl never told me that because most of the time she was unconscious. So I'm just kidding.
That nigga having sex in court.
Jesus, the shit he's doing is against the law. Okay.
When he say Walking Dead, he mean it. So no, but seriously,
I left the bag over your head, the plastic.
That's because you're not paying attention.
That's all y'all
No, hold on, wait a minute. So y'all mean, listen.
A man can pay attention, but why can't you just open your mouth
say something?
That's what I said.
Because
just talk.
Here's the thing. How do you say this? Hey, I want to be kissed on my neck. Hey, I want to. Why?
No, you
why
say,
am I
can
saying
I
these
tell
things?
You don't say that during the process.
on the neck.
No, why am I doing that? Why can't it just be in a moment where
that
so
during you say it before the intimacy happens?
You should already had that conversation.
No, so
why am I pre-gaming for the intimacy?
The same way you go to work and work before you get a check.
But this is what, and we're gonna switch the hot topic in a minute.
Because it's hot.
But what I don't agree with is like I've had somebody kiss my cheek, and I've had somebody kiss my cheek in a way that I didn't even know I needed.
Which cheek?
I've had somebody kiss my neck. This one.
Okay, it matters.
And I've had somebody kiss my neck in a way that I didn't know I needed.
Absolutely.
It just because I tell you that's what I like. I've had people kiss my neck and I'm like, the last thing you ever need to do is that again. I mean, so now I got to tell you. I mean, I'm with Shan. It's like trial and error. You know, you don't have to tell somebody how to give you fellatio or congolingus. You just figure it out.
No,
you say Condoleezza Rice?
No,
Did you say Condoleezza Rice?
I will instruct you.
I mean, that's instructive.
Wait a minute.
You ain't told me because I don't want to be over hot dogs and you telling me how to munch your cock. I don't want to have that conversation. But when we're intimate and you're instructing me, those are two different things. That's not prior to.
Okay.
That's during. That's intimacy.
Yeah.
That's communication.
So, guys,
you
you
don't have to turn it nasty and be like,
I'm gonna ask you
First of all, if he sound like that, look like that, leave him alone.
That's why she's beating her man. That's why you're beating your man.
I'm having these grown conversations with someone that I potentially see that is going to go there with. I'm having these grown conversations prior to. I'm asking you, how is it that you like it? Because I can tell you how I like it. Do you know how you like it? Tell me how you like it. I'm having these grown conversations, so then if it does go there, because I'm having these conversations, so my wish is for it to go there. And once it does go there, you've already told me your likes, you've told me your dislikes. Now, there is a point where I can do what you're saying, but I may not get it right, so I may do it wrong. And once I do it wrong, you are supposed to freaking say something.
I don't do
because
it.
I can tell you, I've had a man that I talked to for months, and we were talking sex talking AA. I told him exactly how and what to do, and that brother went down there and did what he thought I was telling him to do. And in the midst of it, I said, brother, I need you to stop and never in your life do that again. But my thing is, hold on. My thing is, as he said, I'm glad that you told me because this is what I thought you were saying. So now let's do this. Let me try something. I said, okay, baby, we'll go ahead and try it. And what he did worked even more. And my whole thing is, closed mouths don't get fed. I don't care on what conversation it is.
Talking about first dates or in a relationship, Terrence, we're kind of going back and forth. For some reason, they won't stick on the topic of intimacy.
That is intimate to me.
That's not because.
See, here's the thing. To me, intimacy can be both sexual and it doesn't have to be. It can be just hanging out. It can be you rubbing my head, you playing in my hair, we singing songs, we're shopping together, we're just spending time. And then intimacy can also be intimate. We're taking it there, like we going there. So it can be both levels for me. And I feel like in both areas of intimacy, you learn what it is. Like, hey, you know, hey, let's do painting with a twist at home. Oh, I'm not a real big painter. Okay, well let's try, game. It's just trial and error, and you'll learn that.
But I'm saying y'all acting like intimacy is a prefix. It's a suffix. It's sexual intimacy. It's mental intimacy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But I get what you're saying. But intimacy is not what most people think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look up the definition of intimacy, can someone do that for me right now?
I was gonna say Miss J. She ain't about to
it's dead. It's dead.
Miles.
Yeah.
And I ain't doing it. I'm responding to people.
Thank you, Kevin.
I was gonna say at the end of the day,
Android?
I guess
can I tell you
it works best for individual people, but like I love the energy and vibe of a person. So like people can laugh at what Dorian said, but yes, Dorian Lake does need somebody who knows to kiss up the back of my neck because it's been years. And and every guy that I've dated, the fact that they don't know that that's intimate, that they can't read my energy. If I have to tell somebody that I like my spine kissed, I don't want to lay with him.
Excuse me.
I just don't want to have that conversation.
Let me read this definition. Let me read this. It says intimacy.
And then I'm sorry, because the issue for me is telling people the game plan on how to get to me. And when you start talking too much, they're doing what you want done and not what they want to do for you. And that is sometimes manipulating because they'll fall off. I want to hear the definition.
So, okay, now this is very important.
Me like that?
Nope.
I'm going to stab the shit out you. Go ahead.
With a fork?
Intimacy is a close... Y'all listen, it's really important. Intimacy is a close, familiar, and affectionate personal relationship built on trust, emotional closeness, and vulnerability. It involves Let me finish. It involves an interpersonal connection where individuals allow themselves to be deeply known and understood by one another. I don't know how you're going to do that if you don't tell me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Kid, you absolutely correct. You absolutely correct. And guess what? It says nothing about sex.
I was with you until the very end, Kevin.
But I didn't write this though. It says known and understand. Known and understood by one another.
One another.
So how am I going to know if you don't tell me? You can write it on a piece of paper.
Okay, so Kevin,
see, I can read.
You want me to spend 6 months trying to figure you out?
No,
Right.
no.
Maybe
I'm going to tell you.
figuring Shanny out, you be fucked up. You can sit around.
No,
But
see,
you
can
want
I
to
say
spend a
something? I want to
lifetime
say
with me,
something.
so
This
it's
is
6 months to get to know me bad when you want to spend a lifetime with me?
Yeah, because I could have been I could have been spending that 6 months and doing something else with you if you'd have just told me.
Doing what else? We got a lifetime to go. While we
But wait a minute. Hold on.
Something else if you had just told me.
Hold on. Listen, you're on. If you're not
I ain't trying to go exploring, okay?
I just want to say this: if you're an introvert and you don't feel comfortable talking about that type of stuff, that's something that's a you problem, not a me problem. The me problem is I would do what you have wanted if you told me. I could try to guess, but I might do something you don't like. But don't complain if I don't do it the way you like it because you didn't tell me.
Because that's what a lot of women do.
So this is what a lot of women do. They talk too fucking much. Why is it? Because even if we took the tone of we're conversing about it, a man who cares about my body, he will still make the first move to ask what I like. I shouldn't be giving him the blueprint on how to manipulate me sexually. But if he asks, do you like this, baby? Do you like the way I touch you? What type of, do you prefer oral sex? Should we go to the clinic? What was your last sexual partnerships? Are you okay with using condoms? I mean, but it's still an alpha male who wants to lead responsibility to converse about these things, because I still think a woman initiating the conversation is piss poor, and I don't want it in my next relationship. I want somebody who want to love me enough, and that's speaking for myself. Right. Love me enough to ask the question, because we can do freaky conversations all the time. You can just listen to my podcast if you want to know how my coochie needs to be ate.
No, listen. Let's go down. Hold on.
Seriously.
Let me say this. Let me go down to the end of the definition, because it has self-disclosure, vulnerability, and finally reciprocity, which is a mutual two-way exchange of trust, support, and caring. It got to be a two-way street. The limit you give is going to be the limit you're going to receive. Absolutely. If you don't want to say nothing, they're not going to say nothing.
Well, I tell you what, it can be a two-street, but if you really nasty, a nigga want to go in that alley. Bam! Oh, I'm sorry.
I almost threw something at him again.
But even open up the conversation. I mean, this is the thing. I walk into a room. I'm meeting a guy. Are you hugging me? Excuse me, I'm talking. Shit, I will fire your ass. You will never be asked.
And you got a question in the comments too after you finish.
Do I have the job? No, I'm just kidding. I got to get hired first, though.
No. Wait a minute. For one, I don't understand y'all in these laughing emojis. That's so weird. The word of the week. And wanting to know exactly how I want to be pleased is not manipulative. I said ask. I said I shouldn't be telling you, because I don't know exactly the information you want to know. You know what I mean? I don't know if you even care if oral sex is a part of our relationship. But if you don't ask, I'm going to quickly find out you're not that into it. And I'm going to quickly find out this relationship is coming to an end. But I'm not going to sit there and talk about it. I want to know if that's something you want. So I want to know what a man's move and mind is.
So you want him asking you,
right? If he cares,
then you will then
we can converse about it.
You just don't want to divulge the information first. Now I got it.
And that doesn't.
I'm so confused. I got it now.
I mean, because I just think, and that's what I mean by giving the blueprint. Okay. Because when I tell you too much, I don't really know the answers that you really want to hear. Mm-hmm. I'm just talking about me. What you say? No head got me lost. Is that why you wanted me to stop?
The guy, Dorian was like, The guy Dorian said that's what the biscuit conversation is, to find out how the lady likes it and then smash. But once again, I don't want to be degrading to women. That's not a realistic vibe. At least the women I talk to, it's for dating, possible marriage, long-term relationship. I don't need to find out on the first date, do she like me to put corn on her back and some butter?
sir.
You know what I mean? I can wait for that information. You know what I mean?
Thank you, sir.
I don't need you to tell me. I need you to lick my leg from here to here, and then I need you to do the water wave. You know,
I
it's
mean,
like, wait a minute.
I think,
How
was your day?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you need anything?
I honestly don't think that there is a right or wrong conversation to have on the first. I've had my first conversations and they've lasted for 9-10 hours. Yeah. So of course that's 10 hours. I'm some
I didn't know they
information
did
coming
prison phone calls that long.
They
That's
do.
what I'm trying to.
So I mean, when people meet me, they want to get to know me, and that's just the way it goes. I mean, I just am who I am. But I've met some men, and it was just a 20-minute first conversations, and of course, in that 20 minutes, no, they did not get that information. So it's just situational, and it just depends. However, I don't have time to waste. I am already over the halfway point of my life.
You over the hill.
I do not have another
So you
half,
said you prepared
right?
for your last meal?
I
Is that what you're trying to
understand
say?
that. There's no one.
You looking at the sunset?
There's not a woman that lives in my family that's 100.
She said it was.
Okay, so I know I'm already halfway. I did the first half of my life. I'm in the second, and in the second half of my life, I don't have time to waste. I am going to let you know up front exactly my do's, my don'ts, my wills, my I don't knows, and the hell no.
You just said my wills and my won'ts. You just said that.
Let me say this. Excuse me.
I thought so, but then I thought y'all was gonna make
this,
fun of
excuse
me for rhyming. See, I never know with you people.
No, careful. I want to say something.
So, it just depends.
That can be a turnoff for a man, because a man don't need all that information.
Guess what? The one that
no, let me say this. The man
Hold
likes
on,
you.
wait a minute.
Kevin, the
Y'all
man
missing
that's
his
for
point.
me-
Y'all missing his
No,
point.
not.
Let me
Okay.
finish.
It's gonna be good.
Let me because right or wrong, the point I'm trying to make is when a man meets a woman, he's already initially attracted to the woman. He don't need to know all of that right away. Let him get to know you. You know what school you went to, favorite color. Do you love God? What church you go to? Will you kill me if I put some in your tea again? You know, stuff like that. Don't just tell him everything.
You always
know
talking about
what?
drugging somebody, Kevin.
I love Bill Cosby. That's my idol. But let me finish.
It depends on the length of the first conversation.
It doesn't matter how long the conversation is.
does.
I don't need to know all of that because I like you.
That's why you are
Save
not the
some
man
of that
for
stuff.
me.
No, but I'm trying to give y'all the blueprint on how to get a good man.
No, because I
some
have
stuff you
one,
have to
and
do.
that was our first conversation.
Okay, fine.
And we've been
So
together for 6 years.
The algorithm, the lightning struck once. So
Hey.
okay.
Hold on. I would say this. Jay, I get it. That's your experience.
Yeah.
And those are different people experiences. Kevin is giving you a suggestive reason on why most women are single, in the sense of not having the man that they need, not the man that they want. Because a man don't need to hear all your do's and don'ts, because guess what? The minute he hear one of the things that you dislike, or two things that you dislike or hate the most, he gonna count himself out, because that's what he does.
So why when I said that 20 minutes ago, it wasn't okay when I said it?
Wait. No,
It's the
how
way-
did
it's the
you
way
say
you-
it? How
it's
did
the way you said it. Like,
How I said it was how I said it, because
the way you said it sounded like.
I just said that I would prefer for him to ask me questions so I'll know where his interest is.
Okay.
Because I don't want to give him all the information.
Right. No, okay. If you said that, it was probably too much going on at one time, and when people
I
talking.
said it 3 times.
No.
Yeah, and I clarified what you said.
One time during quiet time.
Well,
But
why you repeat it then?
But
Anyway,
I can tell you the way it sounded versus what you think, because you're speaking from an emotional place and I'm speaking from a logical place.
I'm speaking from.
Ooh, that's good.
That can be true. But the place that I'm speaking from is not giving up too much information and trying to find out still organically what the man needs to know.
Well, he needs to
Right.
know. He needs to know something logically, whereas you guys are operating in the emotional, and that's where there's a differentiation.
I get the you're a Cancer. You're emotional than the MFR. You've been over
but
here.
the point I'm trying to make is most men are operating from logic,
right? Which
and
means,
the two are clashing. So what you got to do is find the balance.
So that means that part of the balance is me being quiet and allowing you to ask the questions that you need to know for your logic, not me giving you my emotional imbalance for you to not understand what my needs are.
Most men, like I said, they can be scared off, like what Miles was saying, that too much information too soon. Most men just don't have the mental ambiguity to deal with
But Kevin,
because they're not women.
Can we not say, okay, and I understand what you're saying, and I have some agreements with that, but I also have this caveat. Then that ain't the motherfucker for me.
But we're not talking about about for you. We're talking about the general consensus.
That ain't the person for her. It ain't the person for her. If how I am, let me tell you this. If how I am is not how you can take it, then I'm not your cup of tea.
And
that does help.
Underlying masculinity.
Let me finish.
Underlying masculinity might
let
be
me finish.
The crux of the problem is.
And what I'm saying is, I am not. If this relationship does not continue to prosper, I'm not changing shit about me. You want to know why? Because my track record has shown I've always tried to be kept. Always. I'm 51. I've never had a one night stand. Never. Ever.
That's too bad for you.
I have been engaged. I have been engaged over 15 times. I have not had a man who tried to throw me back.
But hold on.
Let me finish. At least let me finish, and don't just hear a piece and then want to jump on the piece. I'm saying that to say, who I am, I'm not for everybody, and I'm not supposed to be. I am for who can take this, and I'm not changing this for nobody.
Well, one of the things that,
and that's just is what
one
it
of the
is.
things that I want to say, like, I'm 47 years old.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I'm learning as I get older, because according to your math, you found somebody at 45. Maybe you don't need to change for that person, but if you are a single woman out here and you have the opportunity to listen or speak to men, it's certain adjustments that you could possibly be willing to make if you want to have a long-lasting partnership. And I'm not saying that I have to change a lot of the woman that I am, because I know that I don't want someone who don't like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met a guy who was a trainer. I'm like, I never want to date a trainer, even if I go to the gym 3 times a week, because I don't want to discuss diets. I
remember you said that.
I don't want that in my life, but I would want somebody that I could walk with, that we made healthy dinners with.
Now, see, here's the
You
thing.
know?
I agree with you, like, in that point, because I used to think that, okay, this is the way that I am and things like that. You got your way, I got my way. But to your point, like, if it's certain things that you are willing at this age and stage in the game to compromise or bend a little bit on, because every way isn't going to always just be your way. A relationship is a give and take. So if you can tolerate it, and if it's not completely changing your character, and you can be like, hey, I can give a little to be able to make sure my relationship keeps going, I feel like that's okay. And a give and take, and it's healthy.
Like, I'm trying to be funny, and I literally mean this. You probably the only COVID relationship that still survived.
Who, me?
If I'm doing the math, that was 2020. Like, most people got out of that shit.
No cap.
I do want to point out.
And you know what? And it was so beautiful because what was beautiful about it is that we did not know what each other actually looked like because we had the mask on. So our attraction went past the visual. Our attraction was with each other's minds, and I just have someone who, again, created me a safe space so that the things I already wanted to grow myself to, he allowed me the safe space to do it. I also had someone that I was able to trust with the things that he thought was a negative thing about my personality that I was able to adjust. But not like if this so happens to go away and somebody else has to step up, I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to talk how I talk. I'm going to act like how I act. And who I'm not for, it's okay, because guess what? He didn't build me for everybody.
Right. But
He
what I
didn't.
wanna say- but what I wanna say-
He built me for someone special, and that person's going to be fine with me.
Okay, so we have that. Please make it quick. We're going to jump one more
real
topic
quick.
and then we out of here.
Just real quick, when I was when I first started working, I got into a lot of arguments at work, and I was always right. And a guy pulled me to the side one day, and he said, "Kevin, it's not that you're wrong in the arguments." He said, "But what you need to realize is perception is reality." He said their perception of you is that you're argumentative, whether you're right or not. You need to make a change so you can stop coming off as being argumentative. And I had to take that.
Yes.
It was tough. You know, I had to cry.
Absolutely.
And woo-woo. But I had to face reality that what other people were seeing wasn't what I was seeing. And so then I had to make adjustments. And all I was saying was make the adjustment so that others can see you in the way that you want to be seen, to get what you want. And then y'all can work on the therapy stuff later.
Absolutely. And mine got me to see that. I love that.
So, hey, did they hang up?
Nope, calling you there.
They hung up. Okay, so real quick, we're gonna switch the conversation just very quickly, or I'm just gonna throw some of the hot topics out there. That
Let's
I had.
get it.
Shout out to Marion County, Florida, for arresting over 50 child predators. This does not make the news, but this was so dope. They set up 50 different men, and they all failed.
All
In
right.
1 month, it took them to catch 50 child predators. So real quick, how many do y'all think was black?
None.
Okay, we got 9, 15,
Under 5%.
under 5%. Give me a number.
Damn.
Who, me? I'm pretty sure
Under
it's at least
10?
one.
5% is 2.5.
2.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it was some black people.
It was some black
and some
people.
Mexicans.
It was-
Unfortunately, you said
So,
Marion County, Florida. Yeah,
It was 9 people of color.
Okay.
How many was black?
Well, 9. It was some Mexicans. I didn't count them. They was too light. I couldn't tell if they were white or so. But I thought some of those 9 could have been Cuban or a little dark. So I counted 9 out of 50.
Okay.
What type of employment do you think these people had?
White collar.
Child care.
something near child. Yeah, I was gonna say ice cream trucks. You know what I would do.
I would say
have
white
no windows.
collars.
Please don't say what I would do. I
would have a
liking
white
you.
van.
I wanted to be
I would
your
have a white
boyfriend. I
van with
wanted
no windows. You know, I want to go on a date at 12 midnight in the woods. You know, stuff like that.
Were they white collar employees? Mostly.
Teachers.
most of them second grade teachers.
Yes.
Little league coaches,
Yes.
bounce house owners,
Yes.
and one of them was a Santa at the mall. One of
Blue
them,
collar.
One of them agreed to meet a 14-year-old girl at the jailhouse. So they, when he arrived, they just
He just opened the door like.
they just thanked him for saving the taxpayers'
in.
money and escorted him right into the
What?
prison cell. So shout out to them. It didn't make the news. This happened about a month ago, and we are so glad that people are taking care of what they wanted to do.
So
Definitely coaches.
I definitely would say this. Those people are sick, right? It's an illness, right? Whether it's a mental illness or a childhood experience or whatever, right? These people need to be not just punished, but they need to be dissected, not physically, but dissected to where it has to start from somewhere. It's a seed somewhere. Something grew in them.
Right.
And I think they need to come to the cause of it, because it's child predatorship is something that I would never look at like, just kill them. No, you need to find out that root. You know what I mean? Because that tree, fruit don't fall from it. You know, yeah, definitely.
They did mention when they asked most of the guys, they did say they needed it.
Yeah.
They needed to touch the young skin. They needed to be close to a young person. And they spoke briefly about it being a mental health condition that they trying to extinguish in a lot of ways. In
I
that
mean,
county.
it's a way to do that.
So we know that Nolan Wells' body was found.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Right. So it was found off the golf course.
Golf coast.
Golf coast.
Golf.
Thank you.
I'm like, what golf course?
So there's questions that's come up. Why did his friends have his phone and keys?
Because they knew he wasn't coming back. That's the bottom line. They did it. They had everything to do with it. Again, whenever there's 100 white people and one black man or woman, they're not coming back, bro.
They do come back. Hi.
Okay,
Hell.
so
got several people in the comments that could tell you they came back.
There's pictures of Nolan after they initially was on the island at a pool party, but his body was found back on the island.
The white boys did it. I'm telling you, it happened. That is going to happen.
It's a little shaky only because if he was at a pool party, most teens are taking their phone and their keys and you know what I'm saying and things like that. So maybe not if it was in walking distance or they Uber, okay, keep my keys here with y'all, but I'm taking my phone. You know, so the fact that y'all have both and he wasn't there is giving it with some type of premeditation to that of some capacity.
That is what his parents are saying. Like, plain and simple, what teenager do you know don't have their phone?
Exactly.
I'm like, their keys, that's that, yeah.
Okay.
But they
If he
phone,
walking distance, cool.
yeah, they're definitely gonna have their
I may
phone.
not have pockets. I want to get in the water. I'm gonna slide it to my phone.
If people watch these movies where people go missing, right? They be thinking that they be smart. They be like, oh, I'm telling you, like the whole thing. You leave a gun on the person's chest that you killed. The investigation over with. Natural. And these are things that the kids probably thought they were smart. And they're like, all you do is gotta take the phone because the phone always tell the story on what's happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they say it's like spotty social media posts and text messages. So right now investigators are trying to see if they can see if there's any deleted information. Now, out of 200 people on that island, how many black people do y'all think was on the island?
5 people.
Out of what? 200?
Out of 200, how many
There
black?
was 200 people on the island. How many black?
3.
I say 5 to 10.
Hell, it could have just been that one.
Well, how many like?
One. Just them.
Told you, could have been just that one.
Yep.
Been there. Still here.
Yeah, you made it. He did.
I mean, I got several people that didn't say hello to me in the audience. I mean, in the comments that they did out of town trips with just Caucasian people and they come back.
I guarantee you 9 times out of
So, I'm not saying that it's the way you say it is everybody.
I think it may be a difference, Ms. Jayshrees, because that you went with family. He just went with friends. So it's like with friends, you want them to do right by you, but at the end of the day, it's no loyalty.
No, these were friends.
They weren't family?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
They became family, but you know what I'm saying, in the industry we were in. But no, in the beginning, I just worked with them.
Okay.
And they just was cool, and there was a lot of them, and it was only me.
They need to check
several times. Mackinac Island.
Was his body
I didn't be to on a boat with them in the water. That was a little scary. I ain't gonna lie. The boat in the water.
They haven't released the autopsy.
So 9 times out of 10,
yet.
his organs is gone. He had some organs that was gone. And Jayshrees 9 times out of 10, they know we old enough. Our organs fucked up.
They knew my one because I was the oldest one in the group.
Yeah, they don't want.
I had them about 10 years.
I'm just being very honest with people.
Yeah, that was true.
People have to really just open their eyes and open up their hearts. Yes, the shit's still going. I just told Shannon this. This is the sad part is every dog has their day. Correct?
Oh, absolutely.
And for our culture, we are going through what we have to go through this for this time period, right? And get over it and overcome it. So there'll be some new niggas next year, but overall, this is just something we going through.
So
why you on camera?
I know, but I thought she was on her. Whatchamacallit? Did you see that question you asked?
No, what did he say?
It's not important. Get in the camera.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Nigga, you still ain't on camera.
I don't have to be. I said give me but if I'm on camera, I'm not gonna get off of camera.
Okay, so I'm with Yamina, but we'll go back to that real quick. Lastly, there was a bride who confronted a lady on a plane for stealing her wallet. And they were able to get the wallet and the lady didn't have it. But my question is now, why does the headlines read Black Bride confronts white lady on stealing her wallet? Are we trying to increase the racial tension between?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the race
Yes.
didn't have to be. It could have just been.
It could be like a woman confronts another woman, and these are the things. This is why you need black media. Black media has to be controlled. Whenever we have a platform, we need to not get into those things by degrading other people. Oh, and if we
You ain't yell at them.
No, because he's new. He ain't used to shit. Trust me. That's it, Kevin. So anyway, no, but seriously. And Jay again is used to choking. So listen,
controlling black media.
Controlling black media is very important.
Mm-hmm.
The narrative has to be different. We have to come out with positive outcomes, but we can tell a sad story, but it don't have to be a negative outcome. Every time we report a sad story, we should report the powerful of the positive part of it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And the only reason it's not positive because people want to feel other people to feel some sort of way.
Right.
You know, if it's sadness, oh, woe is that person. The truth is, what all has to come about is if a person is going through something like with Nolan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, it was on social media. He's gone. Nobody know where he's at. Oh. And he wasn't even gone 24 hours.
Right.
6 hours to 7, he was being posted that he's missing. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And the people, the children that was involved was already being lawyered up.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So we have to look at that. So when black media is involved, we can tell the positive side. Like, you know what I mean? Like these are the cause and effects of certain things.
Right.
These are the people who lost their lives just going with white people in the middle of the night or trips. Yeah, you need to say it. It needs to be said. You know what I mean? We don't take pride in who we are and what we have done, the past or the present, and then that there's no future. And telling people that black media has to change and it has to be a reason. That's why I like what old boy did at his concerts when he was telling, like y'all talking about, y'all worry about Target, y'all still shop from Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
And Walmart don't put into no black community.
Right.
Not one bit. So yeah, they hire a whole bunch of poor people so when they fire poor people, it's easier to come back and hire other poor people because it's a crab in a barrel theory. Just crawl over the other person, just go ahead and get the job.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how we think. But we worry about Target.
I'm not worried about Target because they got the best black-owned wine brand ever.
Mm-hmm.
And they carry some of the... I keep telling people this, which I don't understand. And remember, I can't think of the lady that you was talking about last week with the smile.
Uh-huh.
Before all this happened, she was telling people, like, Target has the highest amount of black-owned brands.
Yeah,
they
and,
do.
like, even though they got rid of DEI, they're still carrying... They carry the lip bar. They carry...
They carry a lot.
They carry a lot,
Yeah.
right?
Are you talking about old girl that name start with a T? They got the beautiful smile.
We can't remember. She's a podcaster and she also have a hair care product. She's a
that's her.
cook and everything.
Yep.
And Target brand wine is a black owned vineyard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's only $5 a bottle.
And here's the thing about DEI. Just do the shit the right way and you don't have to worry about none of it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, people are like, well, Target want me, they want me, I got to spend $3,800 to get my ingredients scanned so I can tell people the actual what's in it. Yes!
Right.
You're supposed to do that's business.
Right.
Well, I don't have the money to do it, though. Don't go get a
Don't go to Target.
So Terrence, real quick, ask you guys, all of us, a question. He's 58. She's 31. Am I wrong for asking her out?
Bust her
She's
guts
single,
open.
no gut.
You almost said no guts.
She's single, no kids, and he's single, no kids.
Ooh, I
Do
see
y'all-
children in the future.
He's 58. She's 31. Should he ask her out?
If you don't, then that would be
that
would be a failure on his part because how was he supposed to know? And I always tell guys, talk to the prettiest girl you can.
Ooh.
Because if you talk to the prettiest girl that you can, eventually you'll have a pretty girl. So
okay,
good answer.
Shoot for the stars, baby.
Jenny.
I don't know.
She about to turn into the call. Go ahead.
No, I mean, What I would say is if that's what you want, go for it. Because I essentially I look at age as a number. It has nothing to do with maturity. But I would say make sure y'all have some type of common ground or a means of like mutual understanding, because you don't want it to, become a conflict later on when y'all find out it's nothing in common. Y'all don't have nothing in, an interest in the age is a thing. So if y'all can vibe, then I say go for it. Life is short.
I'm not gonna say just vibe. Fuck that. If y'all can live together, here's the thing, because vibing is just a vibe.
Yeah, that's
too.
I guess if y'all want kids,
you're right. I mean, she gonna want some, because if not, she gonna cheat and get some. I would say
she could be a woman who don't want kids.
And now she a woman who don't want
can't have them.
Or can't have, that's a different story. I would say this: make sure you don't know her daddy. Make sure you don't know her father and
her uncles
and her uncles. Make sure you don't fall in that category where you grew up with her uncles and stuff like that. And then I think you'll be good, man.
Are they from Alabama? Because I think he said it.
I would say 58, and you're 58 and she's 31. I mean, that's a 27 year age difference. And
ooh, the head on that joker. I'm sorry, that said out loud.
Honestly, I would say, hey, if you feeling her and she's feeling you, and everything is on a good vibe, you guys have like minds. You feel like you can grow from her and she can grow from you. I say, why not? I mean, she's over 30. She's well past the age of consent. She's well past the age of being a little girl. But I'm with Miles. Being 58 and being with someone 31, you just want to make sure that you do not know her auntie. Put her aunties in there too, because we're a little nuts. So aunties, uncles, fathers, mom. I would just make sure that you haven't ran in their circles or anything like that. And as long as you haven't, go off. If you have, I would say leave her alone. Walk away from her.
Is she 31 or is she a hard 31? Because see, he didn't say that. If she's a hard 31.
The answer would be
I
no.
do know her father. He went to college with him. Not at all.
So
because I would knock your head off.
She must be a hard 31.
So the one thing I'm going to say, I thought dating 10 years older than me was cool. And then I realized a person is almost 60 and I'm almost 50. And when you're almost 60, you be irritated by music and loud noises. And it's irritating.
Is it like this? Who did that?
I got to take a pill. Can somebody be quiet? Shut that off. Shut it off.
Let me out the closet.
Why does the music have to be so loud? So I done cut my age back down to 7. 7 years.
Okay.
And I'm tired of you old ninjas trying to steal these women youth. Let her find somebody in their 40s, somebody who's going to run and go to the beach, who want to travel, who want to get up in the middle of the night and dance with the moon and stars. I realize
so
that
she need to date a werewolf, is what you're saying.
I am talking.
Train them first.
And maybe, no, I dated the right old man because I found out what I wanted. And that person was physically better, healthier than I am, in shape than I am. But I do realize that there's still things that we don't want when we grow older. No different than I dated a guy who was in his 40s that didn't have kids. I had to walk away from that because you still could be a great father. You believe in God. You own your home and your car. What do I look like coming in at 47, can't have more children, and wasting time with you? No matter how much I like you. No, but he's a man. He has a right to plant his seed.
Then let him plant a seed at a sperm bank. At a sperm bank. He could have y'all could have had a surrogate.
I don't.
A little Asian girl named Maylene,
Maylene?
Yeah.
Maylene and them be doing it.
Baby for you.
I don't
put seed in here, in belly. I have baby for you.
Me personally.
Blake, you could have did it.
He said that.
Hey, look, if you out there.
He said that he's a pleaser, and I get that. You're going to aim to please, and it's going to be fun for a while. But for me personally, even being hot as hell right now, like literally, and I mean that in all types of ways, I want to be outside. As men get older, they may not all. You want to be outside in your chair at Blues in the Park.
Marry a
I want
farmer.
to be at
Get a farmer.
the DeQuinder Cut at house music, dancing barefoot.
Yeah.
Then you need
know,
a farmer
they-
for real then.
No, I
Because
need
he
you
like
to
being
shut
outdoors
up.
too.
I can't. I want you. She need a hillbilly. She need Uncle Jesse. She need Uncle Jesse.
I'm like, did she just say barefoot?
Barefoot.
On the concrete?
No, in the grass.
Oh my God! Ain't no way.
And on the tar.
Do you know
And the tar. Tarway.
insect poop is in the
And
grass?
then, I mean,
You
but-
need a werewolf.
Jay.
But
What?
at the,
Shut up.
at the end of the day,
Insect.
every individual is going
That's
to
me
do
nervous.
I
what
eat
they want to
insect
do. She's gonna. But I will tell you this: I've seen it before. I've seen a friend date my parents' friends. You wasn't invited to the barbecue. It felt a little weird to everybody who was the friends, and it will be weird for you if she's around her family, especially knowing her dad. Now, if her dad is I do know some dads that's old school and be like, I know he'll take care of my daughter.
Right.
I know the ethics, and he really want an old woman. He really wants a young woman himself, and it's hard to our dad do. So he be proud of his friend for
Okay.
taking care of his daughter.
Okay.
But he also know that his daughter ain't gonna take care of you, and you gonna need taken care of in about 15 years. And you ain't got no kids, so now I gotta be your kid.
I like
Did
what-
y'all see the
I like-
polygamous?
Hey,
I like
at
what you
your
said.
at your age, Terrence, you should be dating a woman that knows the sign of a stroke. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
When
Oh
this
wow,
happened,
that's kind of mean.
It just is what it is.
What was the question that he?
He said, so when do the happiness stop? What if she like those things
Okay,
also?
and he said apparently, I don't know you, Mr. Terrence, and obviously you're not that into me because I'm too old. So I'm 47. Like
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
I'm.
Shit,
He want a 31-year-old. That's
yeah,
crazy work.
yeah. You
But
older
can
than
have
Dr.
whatever you
Pepper.
want.
Damn.
I mean, Terrence, she
do what you want to do.
It can absolutely
you 58,
listen.
Leave your life.
I have
You ain't-
dated.
According to Jay Cherie, you ain't got a lot of time anyway.
Okay, you don't.
Wow,
I
that
have
is
dated.
horrible.
I have
That's what
dated
she
a
said.
lot of older men,
She trying to kill everybody
and
else.
mine was for a different reason. I was looking for a father figure because of my father being taken away from me when I was so young. So I was looking for a father figure. Talking
about a downer.
Did I have fun with them? I absolutely had fun with them. Did they teach me things? They absolutely taught me things, and then some did not take. Some did not touch me sexually at all.
That don't
I
sound
was
fun.
just a person they called on for fun. I was their eye candy. I was
fine.
who they took to different events to show the little black young girl. Okay. So all of it was not sexual. And did I still learn things from these men? Absolutely. So I'm not saying that this 31-year-old young lady and yourself, Terrence, cannot have the same things that you like. That's not what we're saying.
Wait a minute. You can't say I'm not your type after you say they fat and don't exercise. Like, you know
Wait a
what?
minute,
I
what?
will find you and slit your throat.
What are you talking about? No, he didn't mean that. Somebody put
Terrence
somebody.
said they too fat and don't exercise, and then the next thing he said, you're just not my type.
Oh wow.
When I said older women, he said
Really?
they too fat and don't exercise.
I mean,
Well,
I'm fat and I do exercise, but
I heard a comedian
But then
say
you gonna eat
this,
a pork chop.
and then from that, I've heard a lot of men your age and older say that one thing that I just said to you. You want to date a young girl, a young woman, great. Just make sure she knows the sign of a stroke. Because at your age right now, unfortunately, you're a black man, 58. I'm not saying that you're not fit, because you could absolutely be fit. Just the things of the world that you guys have to deal with. You just want to make sure your girl at 31 knows the sign of a stroke. And if you guys can have fun, go off and have fun. My thing is just don't misuse her or abuse her. And that is not your child. Because a lot of older men, that's exactly what some of them think. That's their child.
Luckily,
so hopefully you're not one of those.
Luckily, he doesn't have children, so he doesn't know how. Because that was another issue when you date somebody younger. I mean, when you date somebody older and they have raised children, then they treat you like
Oh,
you're
they
that.
definitely
But
do.
he doesn't have.
Oh,
kids,
he doesn't
so
have
he
any
doesn't
children,
know how
so-
to. He doesn't know how to take
you know
care
what?
of
Cool.
I mean,
We
not saying
give-
you don't know how to take care of, but I don't think the
But you know
treatment
what we
would
didn't do?
be.
We put all the onus on him. What about her? Obviously, this is what she wants. Obviously, she can make her own decisions. Obviously,
Of
she
course.
might be the one that need to. He might need to watch out for her. She might, be all messed up in the head, and he gotta
Hey, because she could be
monitor
one
her
of them
issues.
takers.
Yeah, she could be a yeah. So the thing is that
Gotta be clear those two.
If those two are happy, then let them
I
go
mean,
for
to
it.
be honest with you,
I have been engaged 15 times. Thank you.
To be
I'm
honest
not ashamed
with
of
you-
it.
Okay, who you talking to?
Terrence.
Okay.
I mean, he
Oh.
stop. You've been engaged 15 times. I actually, it's been more than
Terrence is
15
being
times.
kinda mean,
And
though.
thank you.
Dang, Terrence.
What I have
Jay.
figured out
I find that
is
that's a good thing, not a bad thing.
A lot of times
No, it's
that a lot of times it's the older men who end up leaving the younger women for various reasons. I don't think it's
To
the
get another
opposite.
younger woman.
Or to get somebody who has lived life, because what you realize, and being an older woman, especially in Terrence's eyes, there's so many.
You need to stop saying.
There's so many differences.
Hell, if
between
she old in Terrence's eyes, I'm damn old.
I mean, but my 31-year-old
goddamn
self and my
old. I'm sorry.
47-year-old self thinks way differently. So every day isn't about partying and hanging and getting out there. Like,
Very
I want to
true.
be home. I want to be secure. 4 minutes. Okay, so but at the end of the day, Terrence, please live your life.
Right. You asked us our opinion. Jesus.
Today I will be attending the 90th person in my life that I've lost. I say sex her down. Put your face in it. Like, make her bounce on it, because you're right. She over here taking her Albuterol. She ain't riding too long. Neither am I. That 31-year-old probably is. Let her bounce on that penis. Let her rock your world. And I know you's an old nasty guy.
Have her SHD.
You know what I'm saying? And then, he said the connection was natural. Put your face in it and be happy about it.
There you go.
Do all the alphabets, frontwards and backwards.
Right.
From A to Z and Z to A. Because I know you old niggas are nasty now.
Catch autism in that motherfucker. Do it over again.
Terrence, that's great, Terrence.
And after you dump her, if you still want to date younger, I'm available, and you can do the same to me, because I like to talk about business.
I know
And
that.
I also like to get my booty ate. So, it's like, but not after I drank some Merc.
No booty, nothing more.
I got to point this out. For legal reasons, we are not sponsors of Chesterfields or Marlboros with no filter. So send any to the station.
This is the reason why your joke is whack. Black people only smoke Newports are cool, so stop with the white jokes.
And I'm like, and I ain't smoked since I ain't smoked since I was like 15. That's crazy.
I ain't smoked since
That was 70 years ago. No, I'm just kidding.
That was 70 years ago. The way I
I'll
feel.
hold him down. I think he
Shit.
like that shit, and you can fuck him up. So,
Oh, listen.
he look like I'm gonna put a plastic bag over your head.
Again, like I thought we got enough of that.
that was 20 years ago, Kevin. Stop
That wasn't
telling
even
my
20.
business.
That was 2 days ago.
That's my
Yeah, I
second
mean,
year.
I feel you on that. I love the young man that I have.
Hey, look.
I think y'all need to stop
Hold on.
leaving those young men alone to
Hold
let them live.
I will
You
tell
know what?
I'll be very honest.
Stop
with you.
selling-
I heard a
stealing
woman.
people.
I heard a woman said that young shit, right? Yeah, yeah. She changed.
Weird.
She changed her mind.
Say,
I was 52 years old. I tore her ass up.
I mean, I love that I have a young man. I love that I'm 10 years his senior. I love it.
Okay. Okay. We're about to get out of here.
Wait a minute, real quick. Before, is it
beautiful.
okay for me to go real quick? Before we let you guys go, guys, it is Concert of Color Week. If you are not familiar with the Concert of Colors, it happened in the Museum District. Starting Thursday night at the Detroit Historical Museum, we will be having music on the Legends Plaza. The DIA is having concerts on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. You can catch music. Just go to Concert of DetroitColors.com. Me personally, y'all know that I represent the Detroit Historical Museum, so we do have the Lowrider show. On Sunday, we will be having lowriders. We have taco trucks, and we will be having a Latin band out there. And guess what? At the DIA on Sunday as well, the infamous Sheila E. will be performing on the lawn. So grab y'all chairs and get out there. Tonight, smooth jazz, smooth summer nights with Alexander Zonchik.
Zonchik.
Okay, it's canceled.
Rick Ross will be here Saturday with the Symphony Orchestra.
Supposed to be.
I'll be there.
But
Supposed to be.
Tickets? We got 2 tickets.
I already.
Okay, don't talk when I'm talking.
Covered.
And this is free stuff. That don't sound free. But the concert is canceled tonight because of the heat advisory. So as we said earlier in the show, please drink water. Make sure if you're going to be outside, learn from me. Have your sunscreen. Tai Chi in Palmer Park. We also have Rolling on the River starting tonight at 6 p.m. That's over at 2670 at Water Park. We have tacos and trivia at the Cabana at Campus Marshes tonight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. That is an indoor new venue that they built over there over the winter, and it is amazing. They also have jazz nights inside of the Godfrey Hotel tonight on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That start from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. On Wednesday, we have Yin Nights at the Spirit of Detroit. That starts at 8 p.m. and that's where they're doing yoga. Did I say the Spirit of Detroit? Mm-hmm. We have the Community Market at Palmer Park every Wednesday from 4:30 to 7:30. And then we have Hustle with 360 Detroit at the 360 Park, which is on Virginia Park between the Lodge and Rosa Park. On Thursday, we're going to have Bourbon Gardens in Campus Circus Park from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And on Friday, Honest John's is doing their movie nights every week outside. You can bring a chair. You can stay. They do not close until 2 p.m. They are
2 a.m.
Thank you. They open up at 7 a.m. They close at 2 a.m.
Hey, question.
Yes.
Honest John at 7 a.m. Do they have Merc?
No, but they have Burr.
Burr, okay.
Thank you, Miles. You are awesome.
Y'all are crazy.
Shit. They have movies, but for those of you who are watching is it FIFA? FIFA. They are also showing the games outside on the big screen, so you can go out there with your chairs and sit in the lawn. Cool. They also on Friday, Dancing in the D is going down at Spirit Plaza from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. So start moving. Maybe if Terrence pay attention, I won't be so fat. If I get out there and sweat, not have a heat stroke. So on Saturday, we have chair yoga. That is from 10:15 to 11:15. And then we also, this week, has the second annual Chinatown Block Party at Cass and Peterborough. That is going to be on July 25th, which is next Saturday. And on Sunday, we have House at DeQuinder Cut. We also have the Sundance Sunday at the top of the Cambria Hotel. Am I saying that right? It's Cambria or is it Cambria? Cambria Hotel from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then on Monday, there's Mindful Mondays for those of you who like meditation and motivation at Gabriel Richard Park. We have so many other things coming up in the D. Summer is not over. Kids are not back to school for another 6 weeks, so please get out and enjoy yourselves. If you want any information or you just looking for something to do, I am Late B everywhere on all platforms. You can DM me and I can tell you what's free in the D right here. Or anytime you DM me.
Right there you have it. Thank y'all for joining us today.
Thank you, Kevin, for irritating my soul.
Thank you, Kevin, for coming by. You brought me about. You made me think about. Somebody need to ding her. Cause she's some young hoe. Listen,
I'm some old hoe.
Some old hoe. So anyway, thank you for coming. coming aboard. Jay Shreve, thank you for your raspy ass, deep ass Red Fox voice.
You know what?
I love y'all.
Chesterfield,
Listen, Shady on the ones who's bringing us to y'all. Us to you. We gone. I'll see y'all soon. Don't forget to go to podcastingnetwork.com. We got new stuff coming. We got shows posted up. And hey, who knows? You might be next.
And make sure y'all are on our YouTube page as well because it is on fire.
Fire. All right, bye.
Rise and grind. Morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances. 'Cause